Do you know what? I'm a little bit apprehensive with Beyonce.
Go on.
I know the Beehive are gonna try and drag me.
That's why I'm staying quiet. I remember like when I used to go to his uni accommodation, I used to look around to see like if anybody would see me.
I used to work with children with autism at a school, and for the Christmas, this is a special needs school Christmas party. Why was a stripper there?
It's C&T, baby. What is good, my good people? It's your girl, Madam Joyce in the bizzle, and we are back again. Tell a friend. It's another week. Long time no speak. I love how this is a reoccurring thing, guys. This is so cool. But how are you guys? I am just going to go straight into it because we have another amazing guest this week. Honestly, I love this woman so much. She's been in the game for over 10 years. She's been serving us fashion looks. She has the most amazing relationship that we see online with her daughter. And she is here today serving us looks, serving us inspo for living for God and living for Christ. And we are here to talk about it. So, guys, I'm happy to introduce Amina. Woo!
Hey,
How
everyone.
are you, Queen?
I'm fine, thank you.
Do you know what? Yeah, let's go into your fun fact because do you know what's so mad? You're 5'3".
Yes, I am 5'3".
I feel like that's crazy because on the internet you look a lot taller.
Camera angles. Yeah.
Is it camera angles?
Camera angles.
So like 5'3" with no heels.
Yes. I'm small. I'm a small person, but I don't always remember that I'm small. In my head, I don't think I'm that small, but I am. When I look in a mirror, like when I'm walking past a mirror, like a reflection of myself, I'm like, oh, I'm proper short.
You're actually quite small. No,
Yeah.
to be honest, yeah, I don't necessarily feel like 5'3" is small, but it's not like Ash Holmes who's like 4'11".
Yeah.
I know some girlies that are small, but it's so funny because the women who are very like confident and our personalities, they look taller online, but I think it's the energy as opposed to...
Okay, yeah,
Because
maybe.
I went to Bristol couple days ago to do this ACS thing, and somebody was like, I thought you were a lot taller because I'm 5'5.5".
In my mind, you seem tall.
I'm 5'5.5".
Wait, so you're wait, hold on, I just clocked what you just said. So you're not 5'7"?
No.
Really?
I'm 5'5.5". Don't let the shoe like the high heel shoe.
Yeah, you know what that person said is true. I thought you'd be taller. I wouldn't think 5'5". I would think
5'5".
like 5'7", 5'8".
No, girl.
More so 5'8".
Girl, no.
Really?
I'm so short. Like, honestly, like, people are so shocked to find
that you're not
I'm
as
5'5".
tall. But you look tall as well online. You look tall.
It's just my neck.
Even though you're sitting down, you seem tall.
Because I got a long neck.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think the neck adds a bit of length. But it's so funny because us short girlies, are you somebody that can date somebody who is like, what would your minimum height be?
At least 6'2" and above.
So what like, okay, wait, let's break this down.
Yeah, I know bare people are gonna be like, you ain't got no right
Sister,
to talk.
no. Oh no, shit. You're 5'3".
Yes.
And the minimum that you can date in height is 6'2".
Ideally, 6'2" and above.
And above.
And above. I used to be 6 foot and above, but then I got exposed to men that are like 6'4", 6'5". And I was like, you know what? 6'2" and above. Because sometimes 6 foot is still not the gap that I need. That is like, a sufficient gap.
Okay, so let's just say you meet somebody and he's 5'10". You at 5'3" are saying...
He could be taller.
6 foot with Air Forces on.
That's like 6'0.5" or something like that, no? It's not going to be 6'2".
Just 6 foot on the dome or 6.5.
You know what? 6 foot, maybe. If God said, this is your husband, I can manage it.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this.
I can manage
you
it.
shorter women need to leave those tall skyscraper boys alone.
Do you know what
you
is,
need to leave them
One
alone.
thing I'm going to say is they attract me. So they are attracted to me as well. It's a two-way thing. Because people always say that, like, why are you 5'3" and you're wanting some guy that's over 6 foot? Stick to the people in your height range, right? And I'm just like, but what if they come to me? Like, they are the ones that are like pursuing me. So I'm just like, they like short girls. The tall guys like short girls. Some tall guys like tall girls. So it's just like, it's not my fault only. It's just what I'm my type's type, you know, like I'm my type's
But
type.
I don't think it's fair for the 5'8" girlies to be left with the 4'7" boys. It's not fair. Or the five. What about so if all those 5'3" girls are taking all the 6'4" boys, what will be left for the 5'10" girlies?
Do you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna build a generation that are a good size, like average height all round. Because if the tall girls go with the shorter guys and the short guys go with the tall girls, the babies are going to be within the average. So then no one's going to be super tall or super short. Everyone's going to be like just
the same
about
height.
The same height, yeah.
Have you ever dated someone the same height as you, close to you?
I don't really have any like examples to give because I've barely dated. So
okay,
I've had one boyfriend in my whole life. So and
Girl.
he's 5'7". But that was when I was
the girl
16.
was stunned.
I was
the girl
16
was
at the time, so I didn't actually have a type. I didn't actually know what I liked because it was my first boyfriend. So now that I'm older and I've seen the world, I now feel like I have a type when it comes to height. Like I prefer a preference. It's not really a type, but a preference. Yeah.
I actually had a little thing in uni that was shorter than me.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
Honestly, yeah. It was. I was so humiliated. Like I told him, don't you? Basically, he was like, how tall was this boy? I think he was like. Imagine I'm 5'5", so he must have been like 5'4.5", 5 foot. I definitely was taller than him.
Not that much of a difference, though.
But he was definitely shorter than me.
Really?
But I told him, listen, nobody can know about this.
Wow.
Like you have to. I was.
No, you hiding your man from the world.
No one can. Like I remember, like when I used to go to his uni accommodation, I used to look around to see like if anybody would see me going inside his room.
You in the bushes, like.
I used to then if I stayed over, I'd make sure I'd leave at like 5 a.m. in the morning.
Really?
Early. Ain't nobody was seeing me coming out of that room.
I feel sorry for him though. Did he know that you was hiding him?
To be honest, I think the way I said it was more along the lines of, like, I'm protecting arting. Do you know what I mean?
So you was gaslighting him?
Oh, stop it. You know, boys don't really care about that stuff because it's like, boys are not really loud about stuff either. So I was like, I'm just protecting arting. But these times, like, I weren't trying to, you weren't trying to ruin my street cred.
Oh, but you liked him though?
I mean, for what we were doing, he did what he needed to do, chicken and stew. Do you know what I mean? But for the longevity of things, like it just was never gonna run. Okay. But you mentioned you've had one boyfriend.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, just one.
In your whole lifetime.
In my whole.
When you were 17.
Yes.
So 17. why? And the love is tsunami. Why has that come about? Well, how did you only end up with one boyfriend?
Well, I had my daughter's dad. That's my only boyfriend I've had. So
yeah.
That's my daughter's dad. And then when we broke up, I kind of like, I don't know, like 18 years went by and then no boyfriend came in those 18 years. I genuinely don't know why.
But you get things in it. You have things, you got like people that you're dating.
No.
Wait, you need to just.
No. So I've been single the whole time.
You haven't dated anyone?
No.
Like no one's taken you to dinner to say I'm interested in you?
I've had people express interest, but not like formally like a date. No.
So you haven't had a date in 18 years?
No.
Can someone explain to me what's happening in the House of Commons? No one has toasted you to be like, babe. No. You haven't had filet mignon steak.
No.
Paid for by a gentleman.
That, like going on a date, going to dinner, like. Yeah, I've not experienced that, no.
I'm interested to know why.
Do you know what? I when people ask me this, I generally don't know what the reason is. I like to say that I just haven't met anyone that has gotten to that stage where like, okay, yeah, let's go on a date. I haven't spoken to anyone to that length to like get to that point. I have had one situation, aka a situationship, but it was more so, it wasn't really a full-on situationship. It was more so like, I fancied him, he fancied me, but it was never going to work. So we just became friends. We're just friends.
Why wasn't it going to work?
Each other. Because we didn't have the same like values in terms of like waiting till marriage. And
okay,
all that kind
he wanted
of stuff.
to squeeze your bum.
Yeah, technically.
Okay, he wanted to squeeze your bum. Okay, cool. So you believe in like no sex before marriage.
Yeah.
Dating intentionally.
Yes.
Because I was about to give you bad advice.
Okay.
Because I was about to give you bad advice, but if that's what you're on, I hear it. But to be honest, yeah, I've like, opposite to you, when I was growing up, so when did you have your daughter?
When I was 18.
Okay, so let me base when I was 17, I was a serial dater. Like I just used to go out with boys with the intention of this boy is going to buy my food. Okay. Like that was me. And I feel like in the long run, it's helped me kind of navigate in terms of what kind of guys I like. It doesn't mean that before anyone says dating, because people like to confuse dating with having sex. I wasn't having sex with them.
I mean, that's what a lot of people assume nowadays. Like if you're dating, you're like...
I even told a story about on TikTok about my landlord, that I was dating my landlord.
I saw that. That was so interesting.
People automatically assumed that I had slept with him. And I never slept with him.
Oh, okay.
But people thought, oh, she's dating him. Oh, that means that, he was sleeping with her and she was still paying rent. I said, this boy never seen this puss. That man never seen this puss. So dating doesn't mean sleeping around, but dating means for me romantically experiencing other people, whether that's courting, going out for dinner, being toasted, being wined and dined, texting. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should be busting it open. So when I was 17, I was just like dating guys, going for a steak, going to cinema, going to Nando's. That was my thing. And I feel like I was just a bit of an attention seeker.
Okay. I was going to ask you, like, what was you gaining from dating so many people that young? Like, did you feel like it was something that you needed to do, or like what was making you...
I just feel like I just loved boys' attention, you know.
Okay, yeah.
I just feel like I was a bit of an attention seeker, and I just love dressing up for dates. I love going out and someone's sitting across the room and is thinking, my goodness, I want to bite her neck. Like that, I kind of love that. I kind of love like being someone fiending for me. Like it's very toxic. So and I'm one of those people, I will allow somebody to fiend for me, but then I will never give you what you want, and it makes you fiend a bit more. And I'm just like, I just thrive off that. I get a bit of a kick out of it. I don't know, it's very toxic.
I was the complete opposite.
Okay, go on.
I know I got pregnant at 17 and had a baby at 18, but prior to that I was very much a tomboy. I did not see boys as romantic people to engage with. I saw them as friends. Okay. So I was very much not really interested in like, boys and stuff like that. Before that, my friends were very much like dating, having boyfriends, getting pregnant and stuff like that. Yeah. So. And then I met my daughter's dad by accident at my cousin's house. My mum told me that I wasn't supposed to play out. She went to work and I decided to play out. And then I met my daughter's dad and then I got pregnant and then had a baby. So that's why you should listen to your parents. But obviously I love my daughter now. Like she's amazing. But I was not like interested in boys like that at all. It's so interesting because let's talk about, big up the girlies who had a tomboy era. I still generally feel like I dress very girly, but I always have carried this masculine assertiveness that I've had since I was young. But when I was young, I was such a tomboy. Like if like I always say the man then would call my friends to party and to feed. The boys would call me to come and fight. If they needed a girl to back the beef, on God, they'd call me. Wow. Like, and that happened from when I was like 14, 15. But when I hit 16, 17, 18, I started thinking, they always calling Stephanie. They're always looking at Stephanie's skirt. They don't look at my skirts. They're always looking at Barbara's, saying Barbara's peng. She's buff. Yeah. Like I started feeling like, bruv, all these conversations of this person is buff, that person is peng, that person is peng. They don't see my name there. So that's when now I was like, nah, man, I need to start rolling up this skirt a little bit more. Like I started then, funny enough, the time where you got pregnant was the time that I really kind of started going into my femininity. Yeah. And I was like, I need to dress a little bit more, like a hoochie mama. I need to start doing my hair a little bit, start doing a bit girly. Like, stop calling me for the fight. Start calling me out for dates. Yeah. And obviously you start, you grow up and then your breasts get a bit bigger. And then the dynamics of boys and girls change and boys start liking girls and vice versa. And then you just kind of like adapt. So that was kind of me. But it's interesting because I kind of feel like, do you feel like the fact that you grew up
as a tomboy affected the way that you're dating in your adult years? Because it's like now, or in your adult years, because you see men as friends and maybe you feel like they still see you as a friend as well?
I think it's more so like, I don't crave that attention from men. And also I'm kind of a bit naive and oblivious. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if a guy likes me or if he fancies me. So it takes a lot, unless you like actually like say it. I'm so clueless. Like I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm literally in my own world. But yeah, I'm just not really like, if I can say that when a guy is attractive, I can like recognize that that's where it ends. I'm not gonna like try and make a move or try and get his attention or anything like that. I just don't know how to do that stuff. Maybe you can teach me that.
Yes, I've been told that I do have quite a lot of riz. So
that's what I need. I need some riz.
No, do you know what it is? For me, it's delusional. Do you know what? You're so opposite to me, because you feel like you don't know when guys fancy you. Yeah. But with me, in my mind, all the guys fancy me.
Right. See, that's
so
that's the difference.
I think my confidence comes from delusion.
Right. Okay.
My confidence when it comes to guys comes from the fact that, oh my God, he just asked me for a pen. Ugh, he wants to be my knickers foie. Like, oh my God, like, what, hilarious. Do you want to know what the time is? Ugh, yeah, what, why don't you just ask me on a date already? Like, stop it. Like, wow. I'm so...
These thoughts would never come to my mind.
I swear, I'm delirious.
I'd be like, you want a pen? Oh, here, this pen. I feel like I've got a pen in my bag somewhere. Here you go.
Man, I based off that, I'll start flirting.
Really?
I'm like,
how do you even flirt? I don't know how to flirt.
Oh God, do you know what? Again, mine comes from delusion. So let's just say somebody asks an innocent question. We're going back to, have you got a...
Okay, you asked me for a pen. I'm the man, right?
Okay, have you got a pen?
Wait, am I the man?
No. Okay. Wait, no, who am I? Who am I?
I'm the man.
Okay.
I'm asking you for a pen.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Yo, miss, you got a pen there?
Yeah, I got a pen. What are you going to use the pen for?
Write your number.
Yeah, that's game already. Yeah.
Oh, was that game? Oh, I literally just...
that was quick thing. That was a quick thing. Yeah, you have...
Is that
I think you have to be quick with it.
Okay. Like, I'm learning. But I don't think I would actually... Like, if it was the other way around, I would not say that to a guy. I would not say, like, I'm going to write your number down. I would never move to a guy, ever. No,
the thing is, it's not really moving if in your mind he already likes you. See, that's where the delusion comes in.
Right. So that gives you the confidence to then...
Yeah. The confidence of this man already... Look at me. Look at the shoe. Look at the bag. The delusion of, if this guy doesn't like me, that means he's blind.
Right,
like,
okay.
It's a confident thing.
Yeah,
so
I can see.
A lot of guys... so when a guy's talk to me that I like, any little inkling, trust me, it might not mean anything. It might not be like...
So what happens if they don't like catch on that you're trying to flirt with them, or if they're just like, yeah?
Then to be honest, thank God they just say it's friendly. That I think another thing about me, that people don't know whether I'm being friendly or being dead ass.
Okay, so you can mask it. So
yeah, you can mask it. Your way. Kidding.
I was only joking anyway.
I was only joking. Like, who came in? I can't remember what he said. He said, no. He said, oh yeah, I want to eat after this, and I was like, what else do you want to eat?
Wow.
And I said, what else do you want to eat? Dead ass, straight in his eye.
I would never say that.
Straight in his eye. To be honest, I apologized after, because I started crumbling a bit. But he was like, no, you should have kept it. I liked it. And I said, game.
Do you know what? To me, yeah, that still feels like I'm moving to them. That feels like I'm the one that's making the first move.
But you're not opening the door 100%. You're just giving them a creak 20%.
Yeah. Do you know what? I prefer if they did the creak and then I'm like, yeah, you can open the door.
Do you know what? I feel that, you know. But
I mean,
it's
like,
not. See, that's the thing. It's about perspective. I don't feel like I'm moving to if I'm staying something cheeky like that, because you could have taken that as a joke, or you could have been like, oh, she's just flamboyant. Or you could have taken it the way you wanted to take it, and it's like, yeah, game. Then the guy will be like, okay, cool. Then it's like, okay, cool. Do you want to go for dinner? We should go for lunch after this.
What scares me is, like, when you move to a guy, he might just be responding because you moved to him. He might not genuinely fancy you, and that's scary to me, because if we get married, one day he's going to be pissed off. He's going to look at me and say, I didn't even move to you anyway. You moved to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
That's hell.
It doesn't feel like... It's like me... Like, I know this is extreme, but it's like me proposing to him. But on a dating level.
I think don't just move to... Me, I'm not going to... I'm not cold... I don't move to guys cold turkey.
Right, okay.
I'm
you have a conversation first.
I read the room. Me,
Okay.
I'm an elastic band girly. Okay. So... We're having a conversation. Yeah, so what's your name?
Wait, hold on. Before you have the conversation, who starts the conversation?
Him, always. Let a man always initiate a conversation.
Okay,
right?
Cool.
The guy initiates a conversation. You're talking. Then you just drop a seed. You just drop a little one-liner, see how they buy. Or if they might be dropping one-liners to you. So they might have given you 10% first. Okay,
like
so
complimenting you.
You might yeah, you look really good today. Like, or guys won't be too aggressive. They might be like, oh, I really like your earrings. Then
your earrings?
Yeah, I really like your earrings.
That's a bit odd for a guy to comment.
Exactly, because he's trying to chat to you, bro. Do you get that? What business does he have with your earrings?
Wow, see, I was gonna tell him, yeah, I got it from Primark. Yeah,
but he didn't want to outlandish. He didn't want to outright say, oh my God, you're beautiful, you're sexy, because he doesn't want to do too much.
Oh, okay. So he'll compliment something on you.
Something on you that why would the man care about your earrings? Like, oh yeah, I really like your earrings, or you know, I really like your...
What if he says, oh, I might get them for my girl?
Then okay, yeah, it's from Primark.
Okay, it's from Primark. Okay, cool.
But if he's like, I like your earrings, like, okay, yeah, I really like, oh yeah, I'm a bit of an earring girly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, I'm one of those people, I might hit it 80% and be like, yeah, you know what, I have a bit of a collection. Would you like to add to it? Like,
okay, wow.
And then that's 80%. That's a confidence.
Do you know what? I feel like that's like your personality.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this is your personality. I just know.
No, it's not for me.
I would not. Like, a guy will be talking to me and complimenting me and saying, like, he would have to keep reiterating to me that he's interested. I'm just responding to what he's saying.
But are you interested in him? Let's just say you're interested in him.
If I don't know, like, if I think he's good looking, I would continue the conversation. I would like hear him out. If I don't think he's nice, I'm literally trying to find ways to cut the conversation short.
That's fair.
Yeah.
If you like him, okay. So for all the girlies who are not so abrasive.
Yes.
Let's just say we'll go back to the earrings. Like, oh, I really like your earrings.
Oh,
and you have to say, oh my God, thank you. Like,
yeah,
this jacket is nice. You have to give something back. Yeah, you have to give something back.
Yeah.
Like, I like your earrings. Oh yeah, you know, they're from Primark. Like, you know, conversation like, by the way, like, your jacket is really nice. Like, where's it from? Like, oh, H&M. Oh my God, yeah, I shop at H&M too. That's where I got this blazer, da. And he'll start maybe talking about his H&M thing. And then, yeah, you just have to keep doing the ping pong. Don't just receive, give back. Give him some small inkling. Like,
I don't think I give anything. The only thing I give is like, I'll give you like my Instagram.
No, but what if the energy is so flat that he's like, nah, this girl don't like me. I don't even gonna bother asking.
Do you know what? I feel like I'm someone that's probably hard to read. Like, if you're talking to me, you probably won't know if I'm interested in, like, do you know what I mean?
So you need to give something like, oh yeah, I like your shoe. He said, I like your earring. Me too, I like your shoe. Oh, I like your bag. Me too, I like your jacket. So we're just going to be,
I like this, I like that for how long?
So it gives him the leeway, the confidence to be like, okay, cool. Like,
so what are you doing after this?
So what you do? So, okay, so cool. When he's like, oh, so what are you doing after this?
I'm like, I'm going home to sleep.
Don't say that.
Oh, okay.
You've shut the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't be like, I'm going home to, you've just shut it down.
Right, okay. So going home to sleep is shutting it down?
Shutting it down.
Wow, okay. So what do I say?
You'll just be like, oh, like, do you know what? I don't really have much plans and I was just going to go home and chill. That's better. Because you was just, but it's a bit, that one is a bit more open. Like, I don't really have any plans.
Yeah.
I was just going to go to home to chill. Like, no one's giving me anything. So I'm just going to go home.
Yeah.
So then he might be like, oh, do you know what? I might see, oh no, not I might see you, but you know, I'm going out with my friends to party or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not really a party. Then you could say something like, I'm not really a party girl. Like, I'm more of a coffee girl. Bam. You get? I'm more of a brunch girl.
Okay. So I'm now giving him other options.
Yeah, because it's important to not shut it down. Like, I've noticed, like, when you just shut it down, like, oh no, I don't really do parties. It's like when somebody says to you, oh, like, are you free on Friday? And you say no. That's like, I'm not interested to see you, but I'm not free on Friday, But I have Wednesday and Thursday next week.
Okay. Yeah.
available.
So I'm dropping the hints that.
So you have to leave the floor open.
Uh-huh.
You get.
Okay.
We will not die alone in Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? You have to leave the floor open.
This is good. I'm learning a lot because I would have said I'm going home to sleep.
No, because to him it's like she ain't trying to chat to people like, oh no, I didn't really have any plans. I was just gonna go home and chill. And then you're now like, what you doing? So you don't just leave it as that. Be like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Not with the handbag. Like, what are you doing? And then he will tell you, I'm gonna go out with my friends. Like,
okay, that's
nice.
nice.
I'm not really a party person. Like, but usually like if I'm gonna go out, I will just do brunch, coffee. If he's not a fool, he would then say, do you know what? Like, do you know what? I know this brunch place or do you know what this brunch place? You might say, oh yeah, have you ever been to and you will say, you'll be like, no, I've never been. It's like, oh yeah, the menu, and you'll be like, do you know what? That's a bit of me. Don't say, I would love to try. Like, oh yeah, that's a bit of me.
Okay.
Then if he's not a fool,
then he will
say, oh yeah, I could take you one time. You see how the conversation is.
This is good. This is
good.
You
see how
this is good.
The conversation is navigation and the navigation.
Okay, it's navigating.
And then
yes.
Marriage and romance.
Marriage. Wow.
Yes, that's how it does. It all starts in one date, baby.
Yeah, I don't think I've got that kind of game, but I'm learning. I've literally got a mental note of that. So
listen, honestly, the next time you come, you need to tell us.
You might be the first person to get me to go on a date with a guy in 18 years.
You need, honestly, the fact that you are as hot as you are.
Oh, thank you.
And you haven't gone out on a date. It's a you thing. It's definitely a you thing.
I know it's a me thing. I'm going to be honest with myself. Like it's taken me a while to actually get to a point where, I've been saying this for like the past 5 years, where I feel like I'm ready to actually be open and allow a guy to take me on a date. But at the same time, I don't think I'm doing anything like action wise to like allow that to happen. I don't go out, like I only go to like influencer events and stuff like that, but I don't really, if my friends invite me out, I'll try and go to like random places and whatnot. But I'm just not very, when people say like, oh, they're talking to this guy, they met this guy here, they're talking to this guy, I'm just like, where are you finding these men? Like, how do you have men to talk to? Where are they? Because I don't see them. I literally at home.
Because we're at the industry events on the stage with more industry people.
Do you know what? The influencer events I go to is just mostly women on the gays. The women's and the gays. So there's not really men there. And I don't really like going to like clubs and stuff. Yeah. Because I just feel like, I don't know if that's an appropriate place to like
to find somebody.
Guys. I feel like guys there are looking for something that I'm not going to give to them.
Facts.
So, so it's like, where else do you meet guys?
Honestly, I feel like you need to get your friend outside of industry.
Yeah.
Like my friend, she works in property, right? She's a property girly. And I said, babe, you need to start taking me to those seminars. Those networking events for property managers and...
Yes.
Business.
Guys who are established.
Yes. Okay. Like, then I feel like I have had the same epiphany where it's like, all the events I go to is industry. And if it's not industry, I end up in the place where it's industry people. So I actually went out on a normal night out just this weekend with my friends who are not in industry. I bought a ticket, no guest list. I literally I stood in the crowd. It's the first time.
Like a regular
person. And I had a time. And I was meeting people who were not in my industry, normal guys. It's so funny because my friend messaged me. He was on the stage. And I posted that I was there. And he was like, oh my God, do you know what? I thought I saw you, but I didn't think it was you because why would you be there? You would have been on stage. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
I said, why do you keep apologizing? I'm a regular babe, having a regular life, okay?
I'm being regular today.
I'm being regular today. And I love that for me because I get to meet so many cool people. And not going to lie, the wines I caught.
You was catching wines.
The wines I caught.
What kind of property event is this?
No, not property event. I went to the club, sorry.
Oh, it's a club. Okay.
The wines I caught, I couldn't have performed that on stage.
Wow. Okay,
so I'm glad I was able to do that away from the crowd because the wines were whining. Okay. But I actually have a question for you because I'm currently single and I'll be honest, I have seasons where I love being single.
Yeah.
And I have seasons where I'm like, bruv,
Where's my
my man? I'm lonely. I'm gonna buy a dog instead.
Is the dog asleep?
He's asleep.
Okay.
He's asleep. It's good because it's either that or he'll be chewing on your jeans. But I want to know, you've been single for 18 years. Would you say you've been happily single?
Yeah.
And how
a little bit too happy, a little bit too comfortable.
How did you find happiness and comfortability in your singleness?
I think one thing I have to say is like it helps for someone like a woman that's my age has been single for so long. It helps that I have a child because I can understand from someone who's like single, no kids, where the urgency or the desire can be quite strong to like get married, meet the man of your dreams and have a family and stuff like that. So I understand that the feelings of like wanting and intimacy and that kind of stuff can be a lot stronger because of those reasons. Where I've had my daughter, I kind of get that unconditional love from our relationship.
Amazing.
So that's kind of not made me feel so much like alone, I guess, or so much like, oh my gosh, I need a man. I don't know how I would feel if I didn't have my daughter and I've been single for this long, because I can't really say for sure that I would be as comfortable as I am. But I do know that the fact that I do have a child, I've experienced, well, I thought I loved a guy, but you just say being in love, living with a guy, having a baby, all of that kind of stuff. I experienced that. So me not having a boyfriend for me is like, it's okay. Like, it's actually okay. I've got friends, I've got family, I've got my daughter, and I've spent a lot of time, like a lot of these years, focusing on raising my daughter, focusing on my career, what I want to do with my life, all of that kind of stuff. So I've not really felt lonely or alone in a sense. So I think it's just contentment. When you're content and you are happy knowing that God has a plan for your life and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. God's in control. It kind of helps you to not feel as anxious or worried about your future, because you know that regardless, God has a plan. God's writing your story. He's writing your love story right now. You might be single now, but God knows the person that you're going to end up being with and marrying and having children with. He already knows that. So, but you don't know that. He
needs to bring him. Because I'm fed up.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I get that like sentiment and stuff, but it's also like just reminding yourself that it will happen when the time is right.
I'm trying to think, because I feel like upon reflection, I haven't had a boyfriend in many, many years. And I go through peaks of, I love being single. I love, you know, being in my hoochie mama era, just having a good time and just being alone. Again, I want to side note, hoochie mama doesn't mean you're going around f***ing people, by the way, guys. Because people like to construe my things.
Don't construe.
Single girl, living sexy, living cool, living fun. And then I go through the stages when it's winter and it's cold and it's like, you know, Valentine's and all these seasons where it's just like, oh, I would love to have a little somebody. Yeah. And even for you, on top of like being single, you've also been celibate for 18 years. Yeah. No penis.
None.
But no, let's I want to debunk this, because when we mean celibate, do we mean celibates or celibates? Because they're celibate where you haven't had sex, but somebody comes to your post.
Oh, what?
Like you haven't had sex.
Oh, there's other things going on.
But somebody's eating your.
Wow.
Somebody's licking.
Okay.
Is it celibates?
It's celibate.
Not a single.
Not a toy, not a hand, not a finger, nothing. Just soap and water in the shower. That's because the only thing. Girlies be like, and my wax lady, those are the only things that I'm seeing down there.
Do you know what? That's so amazing. That's so amazing. Because some of the girlies be like, I'm abstinent, but you lot still be doing other things, please.
Yeah, I think just some people just don't have a clear understanding of what it means to like abstain from sex and be celibate. It means like including sex with yourself or doing any kind of sexual activity that is, you know, part included.
So it extends beyond penetration.
Yes, it's more than just putting a willy in your vagina. It's also everything else, like giving head, whatever, just sexual intercourse, sexual activities, masturbation, all of that stuff.
There was a time where I was abstinent and I was going strong strong for
how
1
long?
year.
1 year? That's good.
I went strong. And you know what the enemy came to do?
Brought a man.
My neighbor downstairs.
Wow.
When I was outside, I said, let me stay at home. I wasn't, let me stay at home. 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 One chocolate daddy moved underneath my flats.
Wow.
Huh? Hey. I said, bro, this one was the highest order of...
But what made you start the celibacy journey in the first place?
Do you know what? I was having I had a complete revamp and a rediscovery of who God was. Mm-hmm. And I was starting a new church. It was during lockdown. And I just kind of re-fell in love with Christ. I re-fell in love with myself. I felt like I was a bit lost in who I was and what I wanted to do. This is before the show. This is before anything. And I feel like through my journey with Christ, I was able to find myself, and then from there be able to find what my purpose was and passion is. And here I am. But I decided, I was like, I'm not really feeling sex. And then I was doing the research and I was seeing all the spiritual sides of what sex is and stuff. And I said, listen, you see me, where I'm going, I don't want to catch spirits of brokenness. I don't want to catch spirits of suffering. And some of these boys, they are really carrying it hard. And I said, no, I don't want that transferred onto me. So I didn't have sex for a year. And I was very happy. I was okay. You know, I was going on dates and I was kissing. Mm-hmm. I was lip-syncing, I can't lie. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't past that. I wasn't doing anything. Yeah. Until that boy moved downstairs.
Wow, okay.
God brought him, the enemy brought him right to my doorstep. And I said, fam, this one is hard. Because he literally lived right below me. It was like in uni. Okay. But you've been going strong for the last 17, 18 years.
Yeah, I think I kind of had the same epiphany that you had, mm-hmm. but it was kind of like a situation where I just knew that God didn't want me to do this. Mm-hmm. Like I had that conviction. And it's so funny because the verse in the Bible where it specifically speaks about fornication, mm-hmm. I have read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, Revelation to Genesis for years, but I just, that verse just never stood out to me until one day it did. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of like, wow, like, it's like a light bulb came on. It's like conviction just came to me and I was like, I don't want to do this. I love God. I have a relationship with him. I want to do things that he wants me to do. And I want to try and not do things that he doesn't want me to do. And that's from that moment, I just made a decision in my head that I'm no longer having sex until I get married. And these times I was in a relationship with my daughter's dad. So imagine me having to go to him and saying, oh, by the way, we're not having sex anymore until we get married. So it was kind of like a bit of a struggle because obviously he didn't understand it. We've been having sex. We have a whole child. So he's been throwing me around the room, all kind of stuff going on. So he's just like, what are you talking about? Hello? And then I think for a while he thought I was just joking or going through a phase. But he then realized that, no, I'm actually being dead serious. Yeah. So obviously we had to just end the relationship because we're just not on the same page. You're trying to have sex. I'm trying to like wait till I'm married to do it again. And then you're not trying to marry me. Obviously we're young at the same time. So I'm not expecting him to marry me at such a young age. So it just didn't make sense. So we had to just go our separate ways. And for me, I was completely fine with that because in my heart, I knew that I was doing what God wanted me to do. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want a man to kind of get in the way of what I truly, genuinely believe is God's will for my life. And I wanted to do things God's way. I wanted to be obedient to what the Bible is saying about that topic. So for me, I was just like, you know what? If it's not from God, I don't want it.
You know what? I love that. And I feel like for the girlies who, because I feel like there's a lot of girlies I talk to who are trying to be abstinent and are trying to refrain from sex, but the girlies that we speak to or have these conversations, they make it sound like it's so easy. Like, yeah, one day I woke up and I just didn't want to have sex, and then that was it. And then now, like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait till marriage. Like, was there a time where it was? Was it hard for you when at the beginning when you made that decision? Was it hard for you to Like I know sex. It's not like it's not something I don't know.
Yeah, it's
something that's enjoyable. Going through that journey of then stopping completely, was it something that was hard for you? Was it easy for you?
Do you know what? because my conviction was so strong, I think it was easier for me to just be like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. Yes, my daughter's dad, my partner at the time, was trying for us to do stuff, but I was still kind of like, no kind of thing. And you do have moments where you feel like, you know, horny, maybe like after your period when your whatever chemicals are going all over the place and you like feel like you want to do stuff and whatnot. But when the conviction is so strong and you know the reason why you're doing what you're doing, you just try and avoid situations where you can slip up or you can like be in a situation where something could happen. Because I feel like a lot of the struggle for a lot of people is like, how do you, because the main question that I always get, because I talk about my celibacy journey a lot on my platforms, and the main question I always get is like, how do you remain celibate? Like, how do you do it? And in like, the simple answer would be like, just don't have sex. Like, that's the simple thing. But I find that there's a lot of people that kind of find themselves in situations where sex can happen. So because of that, you have to really be very intentional to not put yourself in a situation, because you don't just wake up and then have sex unless you're sleeping with someone next to you and you're living together and he's in the bed next to you and he's got a hard on and he just turns over and jokes you in your vagina. But so even that is like, you're putting yourself in a situation where something could happen. In the time that I've been celibate, yes, I fancied guys. Yes, I've like been in probably 2 situations where, not that I planned it, but it kind of just got there where I'm just like, oh, this could happen, but I'm still very much like, no, it's not happening. And I can learn from those situations. Like, you know, if I didn't do this, this, and this, it wouldn't have led to this, this, and this. So let me just remove myself from this, this, and this, and then that just kills the situation altogether. Do you know what I mean?
You know, upon reflection, what you're saying about putting yourself in those situations, I feel like sometimes before it happens, you have an inkling in your soul that something is gonna go down. You know, like for me, to be honest, you see, one thing that was helping me stay celibate was I didn't shave, I didn't wax for the whole time. So the disgrace for me to even pull down my pants, that wasn't even happening. That one wouldn't even happen. So when I remember that day that my neighbor, I remember I went to his house.
First mistake.
The first mistake is I went to his house.
Knowing that you fancy him.
Knowing that I fancy him. Then I remember it was kissing.
Second mistake. And you're kissing where? On the sofa, in the bed?
The sofa was kissing.
Okay. Touching, rubbing.
Yeah, we were just touching, clothes on.
Okay.
I then went upstairs.
Third mistake. So you picked your body up?
No, I went back to my house.
Oh, you went back to your house?
Upstairs.
Okay. So you that's good. You managed to remove yourself from the situation, right?
To shave. And I went back downstairs.
Oh my God. Wow.
I did it to myself. Yo.
Basically, from the moment you went to his house, it was done already.
I think from the
moment the thought came to your head, that let's go.
I think from the moment, because the thing is, I went upstairs and I remember having a conversation to myself. I remember
while you were shaving.
While I was shaving, I said, even if it's just small play, you know, maybe not the whole thing, just a small play.
See, that's
where I went wrong.
That's the deception of the enemy.
The
deception right there. It's always, it's just a little, that's where it starts. Like, it's just feeding you little bits and bobs to just entice you, and then, go to full-blown
hanky-panky hot mess. But do you know what? Honestly, I would love to be abstinent. I feel like me speaking to you and then you saying that you've not been in a relationship or dating for the last 18 years, it makes more sense to me because you were now knowing that you are celibate, because a lot of the guys, especially for the women who are, let's do for the women who are serious, because a lot of girls are on them things, innit? This is not for you. This is not your chat. But for the girls who are looking for something serious, a lot of guys, especially in the initial stages, are looking to squeeze your bum and are looking to touch your puss. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where when you wall that and you're like, listen, this is what I'm on. I'm celibate, I'm abstinent, and you mean it. It's very easy to then weed out the people who are just there for that.
Definitely.
Last, there are people that will wait till that kingdom come.
Yeah.
Which is why
it's just about meeting someone that's on the same page.
Yeah, that's on the same page.
Yeah. But it's a good way to like filter guys that are not serious.
Yeah.
Like if you let them know that they're not getting what they're looking for in that way, it kind of you just don't waste your time.
Facts.
They know where you're standing, and they know that they're not on that. So keep it moving. So before you even get to a point where you're like emotionally attached, you've already kind of laid your cards down on the table. And if they're not picking it up, then you can just keep it moving.
Hot topics of the week, baby. Alrighty guys, we are going to move on to hot topics of the week. But before we do, make sure that if you are listening to this on Spotify, can you please give us a rating? Can you give us a 5-star rating if you're having fun? If you're not having fun and you want to give us a 2-star rating, suck your mum. Don't do that. But yeah, and also if you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Punch that like button, slap that like button, kiss that like button, lick that like button. We need to know that you are loving this episode and loving the show. But yeah, let's move on to hot topics. So first thing, so we have Usher's Super Bowl performance. Honestly, this was incredible. Usher's Super Bowl performance was the most watched Super Bowl performance in history.
Really?
With over 123 people tuning in. Yes.
Wow.
He performed with Alicia Keys, he had Jermaine Dupri on, he brought Little John, he brought Ludacris, he now wants to go out and wear one shiny blue outfit. Honestly, it's been Usher's year. The last 365 days has really been Usher. Obviously, he has his Vegas residency.
Yeah.
And he's
been memeing all over the place. Like so
memeing
many
over
memes.
the place.
His tiny desk was so good as well.
Oh my, watch this. Can I just say I love Usher, and I love the accolades he's been getting over the last year
I'm
and a
so
bit.
glad he's getting his flowers.
He's getting
honestly.
his flowers. My Way, I believe, had their 10 or 20 year anniversary. The album, My Way.
I feel so old. Oh my gosh. Because I remember listening to that in primary school.
She has a mind. Do you know what? Yeah, I can't lie. There's been a rise of R&B events.
Oh, events. Oh, do you know what? I would love to go to an old school R&B and hip hop event because that's my genre.
There's a lot like slow jams. There's slow jam events now.
Okay. Maybe these are the places I need to be going to.
To be honest, yeah, it's for your age mates. All the over.
Yes, the over 30s.
Over 30s,
yes,
yeah.
No,
that's
the way I only be attracting 20-something-year-olds.
Because you're young and bouncy now.
Oh, thank God. But still.
I promise you, I keep seeing these old school R&B events.
Oh, please send them to me. I would actually go.
Taser has one. So Taser Black has one with Chucky Online. Big up them. Okay. And he literally DM'd me the other day. He's like, when you come to these events? Now, initially, I was a bit like, why? Like before he came up to me and before I knew about anything, I was like, why am I going to R&B event if I'm single? Because it's just going to be like, imagine slow jams in the club.
Couples just whining on each other.
You're going home alone. Bruv, what's that? I was just thinking it doesn't make, but apparently it's like this big karaoke event.
Oh, I love
that.
Like
people have fun. And you could actually, I think you could
go. Should we go?
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm down.
I'm on it.
I've been saying R&B event, I really want to do one.
As long as I've got a wig on my head that day.
No, we're meeting.
Because if the wig is off and the bra's off, I'm staying at home.
We're going to Paul. So you're going to be looking at your hot self.
Okay.
We're going to have fun.
Yeah, just let me know in advance.
Yeah, I got you. We're going to have fun.
Yes.
But also, the big daddies need to come out to play.
Yeah, because there's no point if there's just bare women in there.
Yeah, there's no point. Because
us girlies would be like more of us than men at these places.
Do you know what? I can see it being majority girlies.
Yeah.
But please let them.
But I can still have fun. Like,
yeah, we'll still have fun.
Like the music alone, the genre of music alone, I'm there.
They've got like these blow up mics that they sing along to and stuff.
That sounds so fun. I would love that.
What's your karaoke song? That you know word for word.
Mariah Carey, Always Be My Baby.
Okay.
And you always be my baby.
I know
as you
it.
linger on. Do you know it? Are you too young?
Yeah. I
Oh my
know it,
gosh.
but I don't know it word for word.
Okay. What would be another one?
I don't know it word for word, but I'll vibe to it. I'll knock to it. Always
oh my gosh.
be
Basically anything from the 90s, early 2000s, any old school R&B. Jagged Edge. There's a lot of Jagged Edge songs I know.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress.
Is that the original or the remix?
To be honest, yeah, the remix can get banged though.
I love the remix. The original's great because like the slowed down version,
remix with
but the
Run DMC.
remix with that one hits all the time. And it's
Andre
like
Dupree.
first of all,
You know just don't stop playing with this emptiness.
and
It's always in the same what's on my heart.
That's a great wedding song to enter into, you know.
Honestly.
Meet me at the altar.
Oh yeah, the intro, like when you finish getting married and you're doing the reception and you're just like
yeah,
that's
do
the
a
one.
whole routine. Would you do
That's
like a whole choreography at your wedding?
do you know what? I'm sorry, hell to those choreography. Do you know what? Yeah, to be honest, I haven't been that in love to sit down with my bridesmaids and grooms and be like, guys, we need to actually do a choreography. Dead ass. Like,
Yeah.
I've always thought it was a bit corny, but then again, when you're in love, you'll do anything. So don't hold me to it. I could have a wedding.
If you're a dancer and this is your thing, then maybe.
Yeah, if you're a dancer, that's your thing. But I'm sorry, like, if you're a dancer, like, what I hate for the girlies, for the bridesmaid girlies, is that they're coming to support their friend because it's their wedding day, and now they've got to do a 2-step.
They've got to learn an 8-step.
They've got to do, and you know, then
6, 7.
your
8,
friend is not a dancer. She's just a 9-to-5 accountant. She's just a 9-to-5 accountant.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure for sister. She's an English teacher. She's not used to this, and she's out here trying to do eight
Trying to
count
remember 5, 6, 7.
in a dress.
In
Yes,
a dress as well. Her
and a high
makeup
heel
is
shoe.
melting. The wig is lifted. Yeah.
I swear to God, and she's not about it. She's not about it. But I think if I had a karaoke song that I know word for word R&B, it'd either be like, oh my God, it'd be Confessions, you know.
Oh yeah.
Every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girlfriend. Every time you called, I told you, baby, I'm working. Oh, it's not do my dirt. Oh, think about you get hurt. It's a bit like that. Now give it a day. This is the interlude. So cold. It don't mean like giving it home. Thinking about me. Thinking of good girl, what you want. But it's probably me. I got a good man. Tell me to tell you I'm done. Brace yourself, it ain't good, but it'll be worse. You told you so probably. I know you're hurting, and I don't know, but there's more. Listen.
These are my confessions.
Watch this. No, you missed the watch this. Come on,
watch
man.
this, damn. Wow.
Watch this. Then. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give you part 2 of my confessions. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it. Oh, damn near cry when I got that phone call. I'm so thrown. I don't know what to do but to give me. Listen, Taser. Taser, I'm ready. Taser, I'm ready.
R&B and
that was my
hip-hop.
warm up.
90s, 2000s, even like rap songs as well, like Foxy Brown, Little Kim. I can karaoke to that as well.
What other?
The Foxy Brown one with what's that group called again? Bloody hell, I can't remember the name. It's there in my mind. No, not Drew Hill. Drew Hill's was another one. I could do karaoke.
Yeah, how deep is your love for me? Tell me what is going on.
When I was growing up, the boys in my area where I grew up in Hackney, they used to sing a Cisco like out loud at nighttime.
Are you dumb? Hey, mommy, you know when I'm lucky when you call me papi. Are you dumb? Stop.
Yeah.
Get me to the. I'm ready. I think we should go.
We need to go.
I think we should go. Anyways, he was definitely talking about Usher. We're definitely talking about the Super Bowl performance. The conversations has now navigated from him being amazing, phenomenal, to the Alicia Keys situation where he was very touchy, feeling naughty with Alicia Keys, and everybody's like, "Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband?"
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you like if you were married to somebody, because that's where we finna get to.
Yeah.
If you're married to somebody and it was his job, like whether he's an actor or a performer, to kind of like create this experience where he has to, you know,
be on another woman. First of all, I would not marry an actor.
Okay.
And I don't think I would marry someone that needs to perform in that way.
Okay. So now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm built to deal with stuff like that. Some women are okay with it because they know it's just performance or they're just acting, is not real. But the amount of times that this actor went and slept with their co-worker, or they're cheating on this person's husband because da 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 da. Yeah, it's not given. Yeah, and also like as someone like a sex symbol like Usher or Chris Brown. Yeah, that he's not wine on girls and all stuff. Yeah, I'm just like, no.
It's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
It's a lot. I don't think I could do it, and it's so funny. I have a very, you know what's interesting? I generally have a bad memory. I don't have the greatest memory. I'm working on it, but every time I have a conversation, it unlocks a new memory of another story. And I have a story when I was 12 years old. I went to Butlins, right? Yeah, and the guest performer was Peter Andre.
Really?
Yeah. Don't ask me what was Peter Andre as a guest performer for 12-year-old kids. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I think it was for the mummies more than anything.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was a mummy that brought on stage, a white woman mummy went on stage, got picked on stage for Peter Andre to sing for her. Yeah.
Okay.
So Peter Andre was on the stage, you know, oh. Mystery, doing all of this and shit.
I wanna get close to you.
Yeah, and she was loving it. She was stroking on him. She was touching his
face all oiled up and everything.
She actually, I think she did a bit of a little pat
on the booty
as well. And then you see his girlfriend walk onto the stage.
Peter Andre's girlfriend
at the time.
Wow.
Not Katie.
Someone
another
else.
Babe.
Yeah.
She tried to walk on stage and somebody pulled her back, tried to grab her back.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know why that memory unlocked in my brain.
So you at 12 saw this happen?
Obviously, when I was top, I didn't deep it, but I was like, sister girl's about to bounce on this stage. Like, wrong word. Like, she went,
that is hilarious.
She didn't, but yeah, like some women, like if my man was doing all this dripping oil and shit.
It's like a guy that, like dating a guy that's like a Chippendale or something like.
What's a Chippendale?
Like those guys that like they strip. When you go to like
Magic
Mike or something and they're like stripping. And
hell no.
Doing all that stuff.
I'm not even attracted to those type of guys because why are you bold and oiled up and down?
I just think like there's like other jobs. There's other jobs.
Do you know what? Yeah, I love a warehouse job. I love a man that works the warehouse.
Like, is it absolutely necessary that this is the only job?
That you have, seriously. Yeah. But I don't know. But do you know what? Yeah. If that's what they want to do, big up them.
If that's your cup of tea.
If you want to sling your penis.
Oh my gosh, I should tell. When I used to work with children with autism at a school, and for the Christmas, this is a special needs school Christmas party. Why was a stripper there?
For the children with autism.
The children were there. The teachers, the occupational therapists, myself, as an occupational therapist at the time, all of them were there. Like the adults were there. None of the children were there. But I just didn't understand why whoever idea it was to bring a stripper, like literally, like as in like this black man came.
Oh, he was black as well.
He was black. He was black. He came, and next minute I know he is slinging his meat on some
what
teacher's
was his name?
face.
You know these strip companies love these African strippers. So they'll have like the little.
All I know is that I was in shock. I was in shock. I was like, "What is happening?
We need to unpack
this is a Christmas party."
Wait, we need to unpack this. What was the stripper's name? What was he wearing?
I don't know his name. Nothing.
No, he didn't come in wearing nothing.
You know what? It was so funny. After he finished doing his act and he's been slinging his willy everywhere, he just put on a shirt and jeans and started partying with everybody else, like literally at the bar, like as if like just normal person.
Like we just didn't see your dick
like, did we not just see you butt naked with your willy just like, I don't understand.
Dangling. And they like to do it.
They like flip it. What's like hair at a Christmas party?
Do you know what? You're having a talk with the wrong person. I love that. I'm not gonna lie.
That stuff, like imagine he tried to come up to you. Do you like that? I think
we had a stripper.
I'll cringe to the point where I feel like the ground should open me up and swallow me.
We had a stripper for my sister's birthday and they brought the wrong stripper.
What?
Because the one that we wanted, Tarzan, the black one, with the little Tarzan miniskirt,
wow,
all of a sudden was unavailable. So they brought this Slovakian they brought this Slovakian stripper as a replacement.
Seriously?
And I was just like, I can't lie, this is not my cup of tea on a usual day. Like, you're handsome, innit? But and he was just there slanging his foreskin around and like it just wasn't giving, bro.
I'm kind of
it wasn't giving. It wasn't giving.
I'm scared of Caucasian willies.
Is it the foreskin?
The whole thing. It looks like it's not cooked.
Do you know what? I've had one interaction. Oh my God, a new story unlocked. I've had one interaction because I think everybody knows I find everyone sexy. I love white boys. I've dated I've dated a white boy.
Okay, cool.
Tell a lie, I haven't. But we'll get to this encounter. I've dated an Asian boy. I think all men are sexy.
Yeah.
This one white boy, bearing in mind, all my experiences have been with black men, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember this one white boy, I went to his house, and it's so funny retelling this story because it is a proper white boy experience. Went to his house, he gave me cider. He offered me cider.
Yeah. And
I took the cider. We went upstairs. We were kissing and stuff. Already it was going wrong because I've never kissed a white boy before. And you know, my mouth is quite big.
Right.
My lips are big.
Yeah.
And he didn't have much of lip.
Right. So basically
it was already quite a difficult interaction.
Yes. Okay. Awkward. Yeah.
So obviously, you know, we're fondling and stuff. And then I remember going on my knees because I was gonna, you know, suck his penis. I've never seen a white penis before.
Right.
And I remember pulling it down and I remember panicking. Wow. Like I remember being a bit taken aback.
Okay.
A bit taken aback. And I can't believe I'm sharing this story. And I remember because it had foreskin, it had the whole lot. And again, not used to that.
Yeah.
So I literally held it like this. And I held it like this. And I did this. I just poked it with my tongue. And I thought, you know what? No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't so awkward. I went like this. And I just went. Oh God. I just did a couple. And then I can't.
He's like, no, I can't do this.
I didn't say no,
sorry.
I can't. I just went. And I just went. I can't remember what I did. I must have did an awkward moan or something. I just went. And then I just took myself back up. I don't know what. I remember the boy. I remember that's the one and only time I've ever had an experience with a white boy. And it was the most chaotic thing.
Wow.
It just never happened again.
Yeah.
It just never happened again.
Do you know what?
I can't believe I shared that story.
Honestly, that is.
I even forgot about that. I even forgot. Anyone that knows me back in the day will know that story.
What did he do? Did he know that you was like being weird?
I don't know whether he probably thought that maybe it's too big for her. It's too big for her. I don't know what he thought, but in my mind I was like, nah, hell no, man. What the bro?
Yeah.
This is not a bit of me, child.
Yeah, he's like, nah.
But I'm sure, like, again, because I was a lot younger then. I was maybe like 17. I was like 17.
Wow.
I was 17. He was in sixth form. I was in year 11. Yeah, I was in 11, and it just was
not good.
Yeah, I think now that I'm more older, I could maybe
try again.
Maybe. Also, Usher has released a new album. Oh my God, that song that he did with Feels.
Yeah, the one
on
with
the
his
album,
daughter, right? The one that's got his daughter in the video. Is it Daddy something? What's it called?
I haven't seen the video.
Yeah, I think
Feels.
I saw clips. Yeah, it sounds kind of like a Afrobeat meets R&B.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I really like that song. Yeah, it's a good
sorry,
one.
that song added to my heartbreak that I had this Valentine's Day, but that's a different story. You ruined me for that song is.
Who ruined
Please,
you, girl?
no, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. You're not gonna. We are not talking about. All my team is laughing at me because I literally just had the conversation with them.
Really?
Yeah, about my Valentine's. I even Tia put the Valentine's chat today, and I said I'm not talking about Valentine's. And now we're talking about it.
Sorry.
Now we're talking about it. Now I'm heartbroken again.
No, don't be heartbroken, please.
But yeah, I love that song because he really did ruin me from everybody.
Who's he?
Okay. So no, I love it. Bye bye. Good riddance for
Yeah,
the last time.
I love it. It's a really lovely song.
And do you know what I love about it in particular? I feel like sometimes when American artists combine with Afrobeat artists, it can sound a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
But I've only ever seen Chris Brown get it right.
Yeah, Chris Brown does a good job.
He does a good job because he gets it.
Yeah.
He gets it. But honestly, this is probably one of the best Afrobeat American collabs.
Yeah, I love
I've heard in a while.
Really good song.
It's so sexy. It's so fun. And he also got married as well, you know, in Vegas.
Yeah, that was.
He had a little cheeky hitch.
I didn't even know that I didn't know he had as many kids as he's got.
How many kids he got?
He's got like 4 kids or something.
Do you know what? I never knew that either. That's a fun fact. How many kids does Usher have? That's quite a lot, isn't it?
I feel like he's got 4 kids.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to talk about Beyonce. She's rumored to be going back on tour. There's a speculation that Beyonce will be taking her Renaissance Part 2 on the road. She also released Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages last week. Obviously, Beyonce is now in a country girl era.
Country?
How do you say the accent? Beyonce is now in the country girl era.
Country girl.
Am I doing it right? I'm from Texas.
From Texas, Alabama.
Texas.
Texas, Houston, baby.
I'm from Houston, H-Town.
H-Town. Peace out,
all
H-Town.
the Texas girls are going to be looking at me saying, what's she saying? Do you know what I sound like? I sound like, those, when you're in Nigeria, when you come from Nigeria and you're in America for like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. You have that
and
Nigerian
you have that
American
accent that you just came from Texas.
I just came from Texas.
And I'm just with the guys. And I had
got dollars.
And I went to Houston.
I went to Houston, Texas.
I went to Houston, and then
so many girls, man. I got so many girls.
And then I went to Dallas, and after Dallas, I went down and I went to New York.
New York, baby.
You know New York City. And then Beyonce, she put out her new album, and it was so cool, man.
Do you know what? I'm a little bit apprehensive with Beyonce.
Go on.
I know the Beehive are gonna try and drag me.
That's why I'm staying quiet.
It's not that I don't like Beyonce. I have loved Beyonce from back in the day, from Destiny's Child. Mm-hmm. As I said, old school R&B is my thing, right? So when it comes to Destiny's Child, Beyonce, all of that, like that's been me from way back.
Yeah.
But when she started singing about voodoo, Nigeria, like I don't know, all this like kind of like
occultic,
that kind of stuff. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm down for this.
Yeah.
And I know that it was all like in the same breath as like Black Power, going back to our roots, our ancestors, all that kind of stuff. But it's just like certain spirituality, witchcraft, that kind of stuff kind of felt like it was creeping into the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I watched this video from Jackie Hill Perry, who's a Christian. She's a pastor.
Dreadlocks, yeah.
Yeah. And she broke some things down, and that kind of just made me think, you know what? Like certain songs that Beyonce has, or just Beyonce in general, I'm a little bit like, I need to have a bit more discernment about. So when everyone was all screaming about like Renaissance, all that stuff, going to the concerts and stuff, I really had zero interest in any of that at all. Meanwhile, when it was, I can't remember what was it Lemonade? I can't remember what it was that she was in Wembley. That concert that she did in Wembley, I was there sneaking into the concert, and I was like, I need to go and see Beyonce. But since like of recent, I've just been a little bit like, I just need to be a bit discerning about the type of music I'm listening to and what I'm taking in on a spiritual level, because I'm not 100% sure if Babe is still the same Babe that I was listening to back then, or if she has the same beliefs, or if she's changed her beliefs, or whatever the case may be that may be going on with her internally as a person, spiritually, or where she's at spiritually. So yeah, that's just my only thing with Beyonce. But I do like the country music that she dropped. I think it's got a really nice, good feel to it. 16 Carriages, Texas Hold'em, that's got a nice, I do like country music is quite nice. Do you know what I mean?
Upbeat,
to listen to.
Upbeat, passionate. I agree. I feel like generally in music that there's been so many like, I feel like occultic things have
like
started
the music
to be
industry
a little bit
in general, just is a lot of demonic things happening.
I agree. There definitely
I'm just like,
is.
I don't want no parts.
And the thing is, you don't know, because it has been slow fed. Like people, like, you watch something and you're like, oh, it's not that deep. And then it's almost like you start to get this conditioning where it's like, it's not that deep because somebody is not outwardly being like, oh my God, like Satan, like, we don't think it's that deep because but then I think there's a lot of symbolism and things like that I also think people are I think the problem is ignorance. I think a lot of people do things not really realizing where it comes from or what it means. Like, I was on TikTok the other day and this girl was talking about, she just said it blasé people, and the thing is, if you don't come from a background where I've been brought up to understand spirituality, I grew up in a Christian church, I'm not Catholic, I came from fire, Holy Ghost fire, on fire. So I come from that church to understand spirituality. But somebody who doesn't understand will go on TikTok, you'll be scrolling, and I was listening to one girl and she was like, oh yeah, that's South African, oh, I want my boyfriend to stay with me, and you know, I want him to be loyal, so like I just put like he had a Ribena, or no, like a sparkling Ribena, and she put her period blood in the Ribena. What? And she gave it to him. She's like, oh my God, since then, like, honestly, he's been so in love with me. He's not left me alone. Anything that I want, he buys. And I was scrolling through the comments, and all I saw was girls is like, how can I do this? What time? When do I do it in the night? Do I do it in the daytime? Do I do it on the weekend? Do I do it?
What's it called?
The girls were asking questions. They were saying how to. Me too. I want my boyfriend to stay with me. How do I do that? What, you just need to? They don't. But out of context, if you don't know the spiritual understanding of what that means, you don't understand what blood signifies in the spirit. If you don't know it, if you're just going on TikTok, you want your boyfriend to stay with you, you just put a drop of your pure blood in his sparkling Ribena and be drinking. You won't think anything of it. And I can't lie, there was a conversation. Another boy, I won't say his name. There's another boy that I spoke to that's happened to him that I know personally.
So he was the victim of the blood.
That one girl put pure blood in his drink and he drank it. And it's like, this he was telling me that I was saying that, oh yeah, this was tasting funny. He said he went to the bathroom to pour the drink out of the bottle and saw that the bottle, there was stuff in it.
Oh my God.
There was stuff in it. And he said he locked the door and he started crying. Because he was like, fam, this
and he's
girl
already drank it.
Go Timu.
Wow.
That was already drunk.
They're going to prayer and fasting quick.
When it's
rebuking and binding and everything.
But I think the problem is people are ignorant to these things.
Yeah,
they don't know what it means. They're just like, oh, you just want your boyfriend to fall in love with you. Oh, you love him. You want him to love you back. Go to the moon. Go to the night. Where let the full moon come. Put his name underneath the bed. Yeah. And they don't know that is witchcraft. That's the problem.
That's what the devil does. That's what he does. He makes everything seem so normalized. To the point where it's like it's you're being out of order for like calling it out. Yeah. You're in the wrong for saying this is wrong. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
It's not that deep. It's not that deep. We're just gonna put his name, just say his name 3 times under a full moon, and then put a picture of you under his pillowcase, and it's just all gonna be good. Oh, babe, you're doing witchcraft. Can't lie.
Yes, I don't know. Is it really that serious? Like, is it really that deep? Like, if a guy is gonna love you, he's gonna love you. Like, you don't need to be doing all this manipulation and all this stuff. Like, I just think it's just so unnecessary.
I feel it. Then again, like, when you're in love with somebody, bruv, even me, I'm joking. I'm joking.
What have you done?
I'm joking. No, I don't play with that stuff. God knows I don't play with that stuff. But Beyonce, country music. What I do want to say about moving back the conversation to Beyonce is that, you know what I love about this era, with Beyonce. Beyonce has done house. She had a house era. Now she has a country era. What I'm so proud of is that there's a stigma that black people should be within a certain genre of music.
Yeah.
Outside of R&B and hip hop, they don't know us. That's our categories. R&B and hip hop. Yeah. That's the only place in these, and Afrobeats, world music, whatever. Outside of these places, they don't want us to shine. They don't want us to thrive. Yeah. And I think maybe because of so many snubs that Beyonce has had off the Grammys, she's thinking, I'm not just going to occupy my space. I'm going to occupy every space that exists. Country music I will do. House music I will do. You're going to know about me. Yeah. And I really, you see that kind of stuff? It's so Virgo, and I with it so heavy because it's like, us as black people, I feel like the origins of music generally came from Africa, came from our roots, is embedded. So much of what we know as music now, country, whatever, has been stemmed from something that a black person has done. It stems from some sort of musicality that, you know how rhythm and blues ends up R&B, and it's almost like a lineage of music that has stemmed from our culture, our community. Why can't she come in as a black woman and dominate that space?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's probably other like artists that have been trying to break through in those. I mean, like even K Michelle tried to do country
for a
bit,
yeah.
So I guess she's opening doors for other black artists to explore the genres. Genres.
I feel like as black people, we shouldn't be typecasted to do one thing. It's the same thing as when it's like in the entertainment space, they've given us one section and be like, okay, cool. Here's yours, but don't try and branch out and do anything else. Well, after a black man doing anything else except sports, don't even try that. You stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, acting, you stay there. Oh, you stay there. And it's like, I would love for Beyonce to win a country.
Yeah.
To win a country.
She might be going for all the genres. Do rock and roll.
Key them. Do rock after. We should. I want to see black people in rock. I want to see black people in country. I want to see black people doing electric. I want us in every single space, because I believe that we are beyond just doing R&B and hip hop and Afro beats. If you're a black person that loves alternate music and loves music that is not your usual as a black person, take that place and dominate.
Willow Smith doing like the whole rock stuff.
The whole rock thing, hell yeah, do that. I love it. And I feel like she's trying to prove a point. She's like, I'm not just an R&B girly. I'm not just a hip hop girly. I can do every genre and do it amazingly and definitely. She's coming out of her safe zone and creating not just country music. Because I thought when I saw this, I thought she was going to do country music inspired that had like some sort of like hip hop swing
like
or R&B swing. Nah, this shit is country, dog.
She going country.
She going country on us.
country.
And I love it, because she don't need to prove to us she can do R&B. She don't need to prove to us that she could do hip hop. She don't need to prove to us that she could do Afro beats. She's done it all. Do something that shocks us. And I think especially after our good country swinging sister Taylor Swift has been doing everything, please, I would.
Is Taylor Swift's country?
I'm sure she's country music, right?
I thought she was like pop music.
She's like pop stroke country. Really?
Oh my days. I've not listened to a single one. I don't think I've ever heard a single Taylor Swift song.
That Beyonce snatches an award from Taylor Swift. Yeehaw. Speaking of Taylor Swift and the Swifties, she also managed to bag, was it 4 awards of the People's Choice Awards? So we had the People's Choice Awards this year. Taylor Swift won Female Artist of the Year, Pop Artist of the Year, Concert Tour Artist of the Year, and Social Celebrity of the Year, beating people like Beyonce, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, Miley Cyrus, Ed Sheeran, Harry. She destroyed. And you know what's my guess?
What did she destroy?
She destroyed everybody. And let me tell you, you know the ones that she didn't win. Hip Hop Artist of the Year, R&B Artist of the Year, New Artist of the Year, and collab. Basically, all the stuff that she has no business being in, she didn't win.
Yeah, so basically the black stuff, she didn't win.
Yeah, basically the black stuff. So we had Beyonce R&B Artist of the Year. I don't understand that, because she didn't drop an R&B album.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That her album and her tour was like the house.
It was house.
Racist
Anyways,
so they didn't see SZA, Summer Walker, or the people that actually dropped R&B albums. Where were they?
It's true. Did they miss the memo?
Did they forget those drops? I don't understand.
Because the people who were in here, SZA was here, Thames was here, Usher was here.
Yeah, Thames. All of these like.
Do you know what? I love Beyonce, but why would the Beyonce?
Yeah, I feel like they just picked.
It was
Beyonce
a cop out.
Like,
it was a cop out. It was a cop out.
Yeah, I feel like they just. Sometimes I feel like Beyonce just wins stuff because she's Beyonce.
No, but to be honest, I feel like she didn't need to win R&B artist, because she should have won Female Artist of the Year.
Yeah, the R&B category is not making sense.
Oh, it's voted by people.
Okay, so.
The Swifties that voted.
Strong people.
Okay.
Strong people.
Oh, so it's their fans that vote.
Oh, it's their fans that vote.
Okay.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm so fascinated. I need to know about these Swifties, because if you're telling me that the Swifties beat Beyonce in a vote,
Yeah.
I'm scared. Win or bin? Alrighty, back again, and we are back with win or bin. So I'm gonna tell you a topic of conversation, and you are gonna tell me whether it's a win for you or a bin for you, and why. Ready? Okay. So, win or bin luxury fashion trends?
That's a hard one, you know.
Yeah,
There's so much context to add to it.
Luxury fashion trends. Talk me through your mental process when you hear that.
I think it's great if that's your thing, and you know that's what you enjoy and want to do. But it's not great if it's like something that it's been imposed on other people, expected of other people. So like making it a trend so that other people kind of feel like they're not meeting up to the aesthetic if they don't dabble in the luxury lifestyle. But if that's genuinely like your aesthetic, that's what you like, that's what you enjoy, and this is how you want to come across online, then great.
What about for you personally? For you personally,
I'm so not a luxury kind of babe when it comes to like fashion. I literally just wear what I like. I literally started my Instagram shopping in charity shops, like showing outfits.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, from charity shops. It was very much cheap and cheerful, like just looking good for less. That was my whole vibe. And I feel like that's still me. I feel like even if I was like a millionaire and I could buy like designer bags and stuff, I think I'd rather spend money on experiences, like
sick,
go on holiday, do a luxury holiday or something like that, as opposed to buy a Chanel bag. This is not my thing. I'm not really into designer labels, but I would love to buy like one designer bag, like a very vintage, either Fendi or Louis Vuitton.
Sick. Like
just something really vintage and nice, just as like a piece that I can have. But I wouldn't be all out like luxury this, luxury that. Like I wouldn't see a top that's like £50 and just pay £50 because it's luxury. I'll go and get a top from Primark.
Okay, sick. No, I agree with you.
But it might just be because like I'm not there to be doing that kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but I feel like even if I was, like some things in my head, the way, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the way that I just been raised and how I am. Like some things are just like, it's just not necessary.
It's not that deep.
Expensive.
I feel it. I feel like I'm gonna bin it. I'm gonna actually say for trends, I'm going to bin because I feel like that I see things come and go.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I prefer staple pieces. I prefer pieces that it doesn't matter what season it's gonna be there. People are, you can enjoy it without people looking at you funny. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw something on Twitter and it was really annoying me. And this is the problem when you follow trends, because trends get old. And you went to go and savor your £500, your £600. You went to go and sweat for your £600, yeah, to go and buy a shoe that's no longer in season. And I remember somebody was saying like, oh, I can't believe like this guy, I went on a date with him and he was wearing Alexander McQueen's, like, what are you doing? And to be honest, yeah, me as a villain, I low-key agree in it.
Really?
But that's the problem with trends. I didn't buy the shoe. You see, I didn't buy that shoe.
Yeah.
Because 1 minute, I remember one guy, oh my God, I'm so sorry, yeah. One guy was wearing Giuseppe Zanotti's.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
What, in 2024? But back in the day, that shoe was a big boy shoe. How much was Giuseppe Zanotti's, Emmanuel?
Like 600.
You had them?
Yeah.
You see?
I can't lie, I got them late though.
You got how late?
For that long.
So you even wore them recently?
No.
When was the last time you wore your Giuseppe Zanotti's?
Like 2019.
It's still late.
Yeah, it was late.
Like when I was growing up, Giuseppe Zanotti's were the shoe the man that used to wear. You used to have one gold zip buckle,
really?
everything.
I feel like I can imagine what that looks like
there
in my head.
Yeah. Snake print, double zip, like that was the
I know that shoe.
and
Pradas.
Pradas. To be honest, Pradas are coming back though. I've seen.
Yeah, I feel like they're coming back.
But those Giuseppe Zanotti's, the man them were wearing them. And now, if you wear that shoe, people will be looking at you funny. Emmanuel,
really?
I lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Listen.
If I see them, I'm like,
But
right.
you spent
Yeah,
money
if
on
I
them,
saw
why do you
somebody
wear them?
wearing Giuseppe Zanotti's today, I would look at you and be like, sir.
Listen, I will wear my Balenciagas for Till Kingdom Come because I bought them because I like the shoe
Yeah.
itself. The fact that they're Balenciagas was annoying me because now I've got to pay a lot of money for them. But I wanted like a really nice chunky shoe, and that was kind of my vibe. So I bought them because of the actual look of the shoe.
If you buy it because you're not into trends,
Yeah.
that's fine. Because it doesn't matter if somebody's like, why are you wearing Balenciagas or whatever.
Yeah.
That's you love them. But if you buy for trends, the problem is in the next year or 2 or 3 years, there's another trend and another trend and another trend.
Ooh,
And
I'm
you
not
are
even
going to
calling that.
fight financially trying to keep up with
Yeah,
the
true.
appearances. And I'm someone that's, I don't keep up with appearances. If I like it, like you said, I will just get it.
I think that's what everyone should do. Like,
But it's not
buy
like
what you
this is
actually
in
like.
season. I need to grab it because it's in season. Because then you will have shoes upon shoes and clothes upon clothes that you feel you can't wear anymore because it's not on trend or it's not on season.
Yeah, totally.
Buy what you like.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say personally, invest. If for me, if I wanted to do luxury, I will invest in pieces that I know, one, I like it for me.
Yeah.
And two, that they come back. There's longevity. There's so many issues. Like there's so many things. Louis Vuitton is one of them. They have longevity. What else? What else has longevity? Louis Vuitton has Chanel. Chanel never goes bad. Like even if you're gonna buy that one piece or that two piece, if you're into luxury, just buy that and keep it. Don't be going to get Ziploc Prada bag that was in season 2 seasons ago. Now every time when the girls are wearing the handbag now, all the luxury fashion girls are looking at them like, oh my god, why are you still wearing Prada? Like that's the old season. Like girls,
That reminds me of like kickers and wallabies. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah. People used to wear those to like school, wear them out to like the club. Like it was kind of like a thing. Now I've actually saw someone wearing wallabies a while ago, and I was looking at thinking, "Wow, people still wearing wallabies."
just know if you see a man wearing wallabies, he is 35 and over. Facts. That man is 35 and over, because there was a guy that I was dating, he was 36, and he to this was wearing tan colored wallabies. Tan colored wallabies. I said, fam.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm really upset about? I got rid of my Timberlands that I used to wear back in the day.
Timberlands are evergreen.
And I'm so annoyed because obviously, like, Timberlands, even till this day, they're still
in season. They're still
you
a
can wear them
thing.
anytime. I'm just so mad. I had some tan ones, and I think I gave them away to charity or something. And I was like,
Don't kill yourself for designer. Either buy a staple or, you know me, I can't lie. I'm for people buying fakes. I can't lie.
how do you feel about, was it that gate place?
DH gate.
Yeah, and all the other ones, like bare of them. How do you feel about
Buy
that?
the fake.
Really?
Buy the fake. Do you know why I'm saying people to buy the fake? Because I would rather people buy the fake than do what they have to do to get the real.
Okay.
I would hate for me to come on my platform and tell people, don't buy fake, for girls to then struggle and spread and do things to go and buy the real thing. Just buy the fake and live and be happy.
Feel
That's
like
the
you're
truth.
part. Feel like
If
you're
you want to be
included.
part of it, if you want to be included,
Yeah.
come buy the fake. I'm not gonna, because what people have to do to get that I will never co-sign it. I will never want that for any of my girlies, any of the bad girls, any of the bad boys. I would rather you just buy the fake.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of the, because I'm no longer for telling people, just wait till your time, because I understand the pressures. I've been there before. When I was younger, I used to proper want to get into luxury because I wanted to feel like I was a part of the elites. Now that I'm here, I don't have anything to prove. I don't really care anymore. It's not really a thing for me. But for people who aspire to be like that and they want to feel like it and they want to embody it and they want to channel that energy and they want to fake it till you make it, go to DHgate and buy the fake. Please go to DHgate.
Do you not think that it might be important to kind of deal with the root issue of why they think that they have to be involved like now? Because I feel like a lot of times with people on social media, especially the younger generation, they don't know how to look to the future. Everything is in the now. They want it's like microwave generation where they want everything to be instant. And I get where that pressure comes from when they're seeing like all their faves with these all designers and stuff like that. And they want to be like that as well. Even people their age that are on social media and making money from being influencers or content creators. and they can actually afford to buy these designer stuff. But obviously you in your regular uni life or your part-time job, you're looking at people your age mates or a little bit older and thinking, how are they affording to do all this stuff? I want to be able to do it too, kind of thing. I feel like it's important to also deal with the mindset behind the pressure and to say like, yes, they're able to do that because that's the capacity that they have to do that. But I'm literally still so young. My life is not completely, I'm still going to make, there's so much more money for me to still make in my 20s, 30s, 40s, that I can still have time to enjoy these things, as opposed to feeling the pressure that, I have to get this, I have to do whatever I can to get that. And it's like, what are you doing it for? Like, you're doing it so that you can show social media that you have it. Like, so then you're doing it for other people that are strangers on the internet to show them that.
I don't think it's just internet anymore, because I'm seeing young boys and girls coming to school in Canada Goose. Let me tell you something. My 8-year-old niece goes to school in a Louis Vuitton backpack.
Wow.
Because my older sister is a designer head. There's my youngest niece, my two youngest niece, designer up and down.
Really?
Yeah, that's the fact of the matter.
I mean, if they've got it like that, then
but
fair.
that's the thing. But the pressure of that to then have a child, because again, I've been there. I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up with money.
Yeah.
In fact, funny enough, that story that you said of kickers is so real to me, because I couldn't afford kickers. The first time I ever got kickers was when I did my shoot for my live show, and Emmanuel remembers. You know how gassed I was when I was wearing the kickers. I'm not gonna get emotional, because that I wanted those kickers so bad when I was a kid, and that was what all the cool girls were wearing, and all I could afford was Shoe Zone. That when the mouth will open, I will go and glue it back.
Listen,
and that day where I bought 2 pairs of kickers, and I opened the box and I bought one patent and one normal, and I really feel like I held my inner child, and I wore the shoe and I was so gassed. How much were they? They were like 100 kid, but I remember looking at those shoes and thinking at one time I died. I wanted to die for these shoes, and all the kids wore them. All the kids wore them, and I felt, and I knew how left out I felt when I didn't have that shit. Which is why I'm saying I would rather, because then you get into the pressure of doing things. That's when now I used to start shoplifting. When I was younger, I used to start shoplifting. Me and my friends every week, I used to bang every store. Let me not shout, because I will actually end up. I'll start working for these. But I used to have one bag clip, because of the pressure of. Yeah,
you wanted to just do whatever you could.
I did whatever I could to get it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I would rather you buy the fake for £2 at DH Gates than do what I had to do. To try and fit into the, because it's easy to be like, oh my god, do you know what, just find the root problem. But sometimes the root problem is not eternal. Sometimes the root problem is surrounding you, because you could be so secure in yourself, but look around and people are judging you based on what you have, based on materialism, because that's what our community is. It's materialistic. Everybody judges you based on how you look, based on what you have. So if the Marc Jacobs bag is fake and they think it's real, wear the Marc.
I mean, I guess there's a place for those kind of websites for people who feel that that's the second best thing that they can do to help them alleviate that pressure. But I still feel like you have to get to a point where it's like, okay, fine, some people might judge you, but I genuinely don't care. I think because we come from different generations, I think your generation wasn't so pressured on materialism. It wasn't a thing for you guys. For things for what you wear. Like, kids would be kids. If you step on the shoe and the shoe is shining, you like the shoe where you step on it and it lights up. That's what the kids wear. Nowadays, kids are wearing kids are wear Gucci to school, can wear Prada to school, can wear Canada Goose. And the social media pressure on top of it is.
Our generation, unfortunately, really idolizes materialism. And they base your worth on what you have. My generation, I'm early Gen Z, innit? I remember when, the first time I realized I didn't have any money was this same conversation. The Nintendo Wii just came out. Never forget it. And I didn't know I didn't have any money. Like, you never know you didn't grow, because I didn't have toys. Like, we had one family computer with a big box at the back, and that was it. So every now and again, my 5 siblings, all of us, we'll go and fight for that computer. And I remember the Wii came out, And I remember these two mixed race girls that were talking. They're like, yeah, obviously, you know, just playing in the Wii Sports and stuff. And she was like, oh my God, have you got a, like, when, like, she just assumed I had one because everyone had one. She was like, oh yeah, when did you get a Wii? And I said, I don't have a Wii. I don't have one. She was like, oh yeah, so like, what other, do you have like a PS1 or would you? I said, I don't have PS1. She's like, oh, like, do you have any toys? Like, what you got?
What
and I was like,
you got games?
I don't have any games. She goes, so what do you play? What do you play with? And I said, I have a computer. The way this girl looked at me, I knew that something was wrong. The way that girl looked at me, I knew something was not right in my life from then on. From then on is when I knew something was not right. And from then on, I realized, and she looked at me like, oh my God. And she went around, she said, oh my God, she doesn't even have a Wii, you know. She doesn't have a Wii. Wow. She doesn't have a Wii. Seriously, this was maybe year five. And it was a pivotal point because I realized that I didn't have what they had. That's when I realized I was broke. That's my moments. If you want to know when my moments is, that's the moments that I realized I don't have any money. That was the epiphany. But yeah, anyways, I'm saying bin. Go to DHgate and go and buy it. Right, let's move on. Win or bin? Being with somebody you are not physically attracted to, but you love their personality.
That's not me. I'm so sorry. That is 100% not me.
Bro, why?
Do you know what? I get it. Like, there's women out there that will date a guy that they don't find physically attractive, but they love their personality and they find their personality attractive, or their personality makes them attractive, or they find one thing about this person that they think is cute and they can run with that. I'm just not built like that. I just can't do it. If a guy has an amazing personality, but I don't find them physically attractive, that's a friend.
That's the homie.
That's the homie. And he's going to stay the homie forever. He's not leaving that homie category, because I physically cannot be romantic with someone that I don't find attractive physically. I can't do it. I don't know what it is about my DNA or how I'm built, but I can't do it. It sounds really shallow, sexy. But he needs to have both. The same way I have both. I think I'm a pretty good-looking person. I don't think I'm ugly. You have, and I have a good personality. There's definitely men out there that exist in the same field. So that's what I prefer. I can't date a guy.
Do you know what? Big up you, man. Because like I feel like with me, I can actually accept a guy that just has personality.
Really?
Yeah, man. I've done it before. There's a boy that I dated and he was cross-eyed. He was fab. He was a great guy.
So like, you didn't think he was peng at all?
The boy wasn't preg. The boy's eye was cross.
And you kissed him?
Yeah, we kissed. Do you know what? I grew to find him attractive because he had the most amazing personality ever. Wow. Like, he was such a beautiful guy when we first started dating, before he started moving like a fool.
So he's now started moving like a fool, and he's also unattractive.
It's life, innit? But I swear to you, I'm the type of person, maybe, what do they call them people that like people for the inside? I really feel like I am a sapiosexual, you know?
Right. So you could literally date anyone?
Not any men.
Yes, in terms of men, but as like you could date any guy that, like, he could be 4'2". He could.
No,
be...
please. I'm not that sapiosexual.
What if he's got an amazing personality?
I'm sapiosexual, but I'm not that sapiosexual.
There's limits to your
There's limits to my sapiosexuality. There's limits to my sapiosexuality. He needs to be tall is a big thing for me.
Okay.
Is height
is attractive.
After height.
After height, the face doesn't matter.
It's game.
Okay.
But I think, do you know what? Yeah, recently I've been more leaning towards men who are physically sexy. I want to date someone who's sexy, but sometimes I always come across guys with amazing personalities that I just end up liking because they're just so nice and they're just so caring and so giving. Like, those are types. Yeah. But can I just say, you know what? Something made me want to change my mind about this, because I was watching something on TikTok, right? This guy said, everybody in the world, in terms of attraction, is between a 3 and a 7. Mm-hmm. And the reason why a lot of people are single is because they think that they're more appealing than what society deems them as attractive. So society might deem you might be a 4, right? Like you might be a 4, but in your mind you're an 8. So you're gonna go to the people who are 8s, right. But the 8s don't want you because technically you're a 4.
Right.
I said, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I've seen it.
Does everyone feel like that? Does everyone think like that?
Like what?
Like thinking that they're an 8 when they're a 4?
Yeah, I've seen some people who are 4s say they're 8s. Okay. And people will usually be like, go you 6, confidence, like, and I feel it. I love a confident babe, but what I'm talking about statistically. Okay. So women and men who think they're 8s, but they're actually 4s, will try approach women or men who are 8s, and the 8s don't want them because they're technically not 8s. Yeah. Now, this guy then said, if you want to figure out what the society standard you are, because he said most people you fit in, you need to average out.
Oh my God.
You need to average out the range of the men or women that you have dated previously.
Okay.
So if you have dated a 4, a 6, 7, 5, then you median it. So in society's eyes, you're a 5.
So that's what you should be. That's what you are now.
Yeah.
So you should be dating other 5s.
So you should be dating. So depending on the guy that you're dating is dependent. Right. So if you can only attract, if you look at your range, this is according to a guy. I don't believe in it, but I find it fascinating. If you date and you see that your range of men are 6s, 7s, 4s, 6, 7, 4, but then you're saying that you're a 9 or a 10, he's saying something is not adding up.
Something's not adding up. Okay.
So I checked my database, right?
And what numbers did you get?
Numbers that can ruin my self-esteem. Numbers that can ruin my self-esteem. Listen, I can't lie.
That's why I deleted Hinge.
Fam,
listen.
Talk about it.
That one theory that guy is talking about, where people are 4 but think they're 8, is not even that. It's the audacity to look at my Hinge page, look at the pictures that I've put there, looking sweet.
Yes.
And then you are one uncle,
Big Daddy, kind of slightly challenged in the face.
Not that he's ugly. I would never call anybody ugly because it's not in my vocabulary to call anybody ugly.
Unconventionally attractive.
Just not attractive to me.
Yeah.
You have the audacity to say, hey, babe, let me take you on a date. Absolutely not.
But what if, see, this is the thing. Let me play devil's advocate.
Please don't play no devil's advocate. Just advocate. Not for the devil.
Because I feel it. I felt this. I was like that because so I jumped on Bumble, right? And I paid the premium, £20 per week. Because I really don't want to die alone, guys. I really don't want to die alone, guys. And it shows you, like, without swiping, it shows you.
Okay, the people that are interested.
The people who are interested.
Yeah.
And I thought, now. Hell.
Because one thing men have is audacity.
But is it an audacity, or is my perception skewed?
No. What it is. The thing is, what you have to remember, women in general are more attractive than men.
Facts.
Okay?
I can't lie, facts.
Men will always be punching. Always be punching. Yes, men do meet women that are on their level. Like, very attractive men date very attractive women. I saw one the other day on the train. I was thinking, these two people are beautiful. The conversation was dead, but they're both beautiful, right? Mm-hmm. And I was just like, and I'm like, okay, cool. I understand that. But with men, it's like they will see a beautiful woman and immediately want to approach her.
Yeah.
Whereas as a woman, I feel like for me, if I see a man that is scarily attractive, like he's too pretty, too beautiful, I already know my place.
Yeah, agreed.
He's not, I already
Agreed.
know that I'm not in his category of women. He's gonna want a model. He's gonna want like a woman that everyone knows is beautiful because that's him. Do you get it? So when I say that I prefer guys that I'm physically attracted to, he doesn't even need to be attractive to everybody else. As long as I find him attractive.
So it's not fine then.
No, he could be good looking, but good looking to me. To me.
But when the girl
You
is saying
might not
that
find him
means
good
he's, not,
looking.
he's universally not fine.
No, I feel like I don't think my friends will see him and think, oh yeah, he's butters.
Fwa. Okay, they won't think, but they won't think
he's
fwa,
butters.
like.
I might think he's fwa. They might think, yeah, he's a good looking guy. Do you get it? But I don't think he would be a guy that people like what I sometimes would do with my friends and say, girl, what's going on?
What are you doing?
Have you seen yourself? Why? Like, I don't understand what the attraction is because I'm seeing my friend is very beautiful and then she's entertaining this guy that is just,
That's me.
I feel like she could do better. But it
I'd be
sounds
doing
so
that.
shallow, but yeah, everyone is beautiful in the eyes of God, okay?
Hallelujah.
Everyone is attractive to someone and everyone is ugly to somebody. Even if you're the most beautiful person, someone somewhere doesn't think you're that peng. Yeah. That's just the fact of life.
Moral of the story: if you're not fine, please.
But me
there's still a
personally,
chance.
I just can't entertain anyone on the
I
romantic
love-
level that there's nothing about them that I find attractive. Like they're just not attractive. And the thing is, it's not even like there's a specific look. You could look like whatever. It could be a different mix of whatever. But as long as I look at you and I think, yeah, you're a good looking guy. That's all it needs to be.
Do you know what I feel it? I feel it, but I don't.
I can't be like, oh my gosh, this guy's not ugly. I'm not attractive at all. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna just get to know his personality because men don't do that to us as
That's
women.
true. You know what? Facts. I don't know
Men
what it is.
date women that they find attractive.
Sexy, yeah.
So why
agree.
am I being forced to date a man that I don't find attractive? Why is that the case?
Not forced, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm an energy person. I'm a personality person. And I can't lie. I've looked past something. That's why when this guy said this thing, I said, I don't even want to say the number that society would look at me and say I am. But I'm a sapiosexual. So maybe if that was for the heterosexuals. Do you get
the non-sapiosexuals?
the people that are not
Yeah.
sapiosexual people.
Yeah.
So I can understand why that range would be
Yeah,
there.
no, I
but
think
for people,
attraction is important because you're gonna want your man to find you attractive. I would want the same way that I want a guy that I find attractive to be the person I'm with. I want him to also look at me and see that I'm attractive
can you
to
hear
him.
Charlie snoring?
Oh wow. That he's enjoying the sleep. At least he won't fall over the.
Nah,
fall
we need
off
to
the
put
sofa.
in when that man
You need to
fell
bring his bed with you on set.
Nah, because I was the way he rolled on the ground. The way he rolled on the ground.
And you did it twice as well.
Nah. Okay, let's move on to the final one. So, final win or bin. We've got win or bin. Cheating back after being cheated on.
Bin.
Talk to me.
Like what is the point of that? What's the benefit? So the guy cheated on you, and then you thought the best thing to do is to cheat back.
Coming
Why?
on a billing thing.
But why? You're only hurting yourself in the process. So it's not going to help you heal from the cheating that he did to you. So
Facts.
what's the point? You're just adding an extra body for no reason.
I agree. I don't think I can have it in me to cheat back either. I'm such a like, you know.
Because then it's like you're being a hypocrite as well. Because like you're saying what he's done is wrong, but then you complete all your morals and values just go out the window. But yeah, let me do it
Yeah,
too.
because you have to get your lip back in it.
But why?
That's the thing. I feel like some people, some girlies, and honestly, in my hearts of hearts, I wish I was like this. I'm so fake toxic. Do you know what I'm saying? I am really a lover girl, my hearts of hearts. But some of the girls is like, okay, since you hurt me, since you made me chop breakfast, you wake up one day, you chop your own breakfast. Like, it's very tit for tat. And unfortunately, like, I get it. It's honestly some villainous. it is villainous. It's not nice.
Yeah.
But sometimes when somebody hurts you, you just kind of want to hurt them back, which is, upon reflection, it's not a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
I
But
personally,
how do you guarantee that they're gonna be hurt? What
because
if they don't care?
nah, because you know what? Yeah, some girls are villainous. You know what? They'll take you back here. They will give you 6 months of paradise. I promise you, there's some girls that are calculated. They will give you 6, 7, 8 months of paradise. You'll think, wow, this is really love. She'll be cooking, cleaning. When she sees that you are sprung, even before you get the day before the altar, she will show you pepper. She'll say, yeah.
Sleep with your best friend or something.
She would sleep with your best friend the day before the wedding. So that what fit. She'd be like, yeah, because you remember that time when you, yeah, but you.
That sounds like it takes a lot of energy though.
I can't lie, and there's some. I know
All
girls
that
talk
energy you could have used to just leave the relationship and find somebody that
you came to come out and
genuinely
pepper
loves-
them.
Yeah,
you came
like,
to
it's just-
load up the clip. But no, I'm not for cheating back. But that's because I don't have it in me to cheat back. I'll probably cry and take him back, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
no,
know
it
if
be-
it.
no, it be.
I don't know if it drives home the point that what they're doing is wrong, because if you're gonna do it as well, it's like
I think the
okay.
best thing to do is just leave. If
Just
you have the
leave,
strength to
yeah.
leave, walk away. I don't believe in staying and again, I'm only saying because I need the strength to leave. God needs, because again, everybody knows I'm a lover girl. Once I say I love this person, it's hard for me to leave. Like that stupid boy on Valentine's Day, but we won't talk about him. We won't talk about him. We'll talk about guys. I'm heartbroken.
Who do I need to fight?
He's a very stupid fool,
Wow,
idiot.
damn.
Anyways, so it's hard for me to let go. I finally let go, by the way, guys. Do you know?
get there.
Okay, cool. Anyways, we're not going to talk about him. What we are going to do is we're going to play a game.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah. Let's move on. Are you smart? Right, so we are going to play our special game that we play every episode, and we ask our co-hosts cultural questions, and this is the cultural questionnaire. So, Miss Amina, are you smart?
Maybe.
Do you know what? I feel like when I first started the show, people used to say, yeah, and I feel like as we've gone over the years, people are getting less and less confident.
I'm really bad at general knowledge. I feel like I should know things, but I don't know them.
No, you got to keep the confidence. But here's the name
Okay.
of the game. We've got 6 questions. You can only give me one answer. You can't tell me Bobby, Susie, Adam, Becky, Joseph, Folake, Bookie. And we're going to lock in the one answer. So if you get it right, I have to take one of these shots that could be nice or could be naughty, depending on how Tia was feeling. Or if you get it wrong, you have to take the shot. Easy peasy. You ready?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Question number 1, as always, is a riddle. Riddle.
Oh gosh.
I only lie down once in my life. When I die, what am I? I only lie down once in my life. When I die, what am I? Don't stress your brain cells.
Wow. My immediate thought is flowers. But did they lie down? They just feel like they just flop over. What lies down once in your life when they die? I don't know.
What are you locking in?
I bet it's gonna be something so obvious. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm locking in. I don't know.
Okay, we are locking in. I don't know. Obviously, that's not the right answer. The answer
Don't
is
tell me. No, tell me.
a tree.
I was close. I said flower.
You didn't lock it in, mate. You said you locked in I don't know. Got to take the shot, mate.
Damn.
So we are starting to the right, up. Okay, cool. So we've got the first shot here. I'm going to open it for you.
Oh my
And
gosh.
you are going to help yourself, and I'm wishing you the best of luck.
This looks a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie.
it does look a bit scary and cloudy. Cloudy and scary.
There's things in there.
I saw there's things floating in it. Is it warm?
Oh, this smells spicy.
Okay, take the shot.
I'm scared. Wow, it's very strong. Okay.
Ooh,
That's it, the whole thing?
you do?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Back it up on the show. Oh, God.
Oh my.
What was the shot?
What the hell was that?
It was like pickle jalapeno juice.
Pickle jalapeno. Oh, God.
Oh, the back of my throat is on fire. It's coming out of my ears.
Wash down the oranges. Wash it down the oranges. Wash down the oranges.
Oh my gosh.
Jalapeno juice.
That is spicy.
I feel like that's the first time we've had that. Tia's getting more and more adventurous with her shots.
Whew.
It's okay. We still have a chance. We
It's
still
like
have a
you're
chance to
drinking
save it.
pepper soup.
Jesus Christ. I love a bit of pepper soup though.
I do love pepper soup.
Okay.
Especially if you've got a cold or if you feel like you're getting a cold, just get some pepper soup. It'll
It's given. Even if you don't have the cold, it's
even
still
if-
banging
I
with
love
little
pepper
meat
soup.
pieces.
And I'm really upset that a lot of African restaurants aren't doing it anymore.
They don't.
They're not doing, like, if I want to order on Uber Eats or whatever, they're not doing pepper
In
soup.
Nigeria, they do, but in the UK, they don't appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Question number 2. You ready?
Yeah.
What American state was the singer Usher born in?
Atlanta.
Are you locking that in?
Yes.
We're locking in ATL, baby.
ATL. Peace up, A-Town down.
That is incorrect.
What?
The answer is he was born in Texas.
So why is he repping Atlanta so hard?
He grew up there.
He grew up there, but he wasn't
it's where
born
he
there.
Was born. How am I supposed to know where he was born now? How? That was a trick question. That was a trick question.
Honestly, you gotta take the shot, mate.
Who thinks of Usher and think Texas? It's always Atlanta.
To be honest,
You knew it was Atlanta as well.
I would have said Texas.
Really?
No.
Exactly.
You gotta take shot number 2. Do you know what? It's very rare for Tia to do 2 bad shots.
I don't know. This one smells a bit funny as well, mate.
Oh no.
Ugh. Why is it milky? Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it good?
I don't know. What is that?
Is it lychee?
Yeah, something.
Soursop juice.
Who?
Soursop.
What's
Soursop?
soursop?
Oh, what? We don't know the fruit soursop.
No.
Guarabana.
This sounds like a Caribbean thing.
It's actually quite nice. Oh.
It's like a tropical fruit juice.
Okay then, Baba Clark, let's do that.
It's an odd taste, but I can drink it. It's all right.
Okay, so we've not got a bad one. Okay. So obviously you are you like Christian music?
Yes. Gospel music.
Gospel music.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Who's your favorite artist?
I don't have a favorite artist. I like all gospel music.
You don't have one that sticks out to you. That's like I really, really like him, her, them.
I mean, right now I'm very much into Maverick City.
Okay, sick. I love that. You ready for question number 3?
Yeah.
In what year did music collective Maverick City make their debut?
I don't like them that hard.
This is multiple choice. I'm going to help you.
Okay, good.
A, 2017. B, 2019. C, 2018.
Do you know what? Those numbers are too close to each other.
You said you're a fan.
I mean, I like their music,
I still bless
but I don't know
you
their history. I don't know I haven't
in the middle of the
researched them
storm.
that
In
hard.
the middle of my trial.
I feel like to say 2017.
You're locking in 2017.
Yes.
No,
2018.
we are locking in 2018.
I bet it's 2017, isn't it?
That is incorrect. The answer is 2019.
You know what? That makes sense because I've only just started listening to them recently.
Yes.
So I feel like that's probably when they popped off.
I
should have known. 2019. Damn.
Purified. You take the shots now. now. Lord is my life. Take the shot.
No. This is
It's
not
milky.
good. It does it. No, this is not a good
It's
shot.
milky.
Why am I having to take all these? Nah.
It can't be that bad. To be honest, it's a slim shot, meaning that it's a one. I don't know if it's. I'm sorry.
The look, the smell, everything is telling me no. Okay. I'm gonna start vomiting like Charlie in a minute.
I know, honestly, Charlie and his vomiting is just not giving.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Charlie? It's okay.
Okay. Oh wow, I can't even.
Sorry. Back it up on the jumper truck. Oh my God, it was thick. Oh my God, it had bits. Ah! Tia, what the hell was that?
That
You
is
hate me, don't you?
that is hot burger sauce water, baby.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is absolutely rank.
Burger sauce and hot water.
So you just watered it. Oh no, my
Nah,
stomach is.
to be honest,
finished.
because I saw how thick it was, I was like, damn.
Nah, that is. Yeah, I need to get these questions right. Come on. I bet all of the ones that you get, is gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
nice.
I thought that was gonna be a good one for you. I was rooting for you there. I was rooting for you there.
Damn.
Question number 4. I'm rooting for you, you know.
Wow.
In what year was the first ever Nike Air Force Ones released?
Netanya? The sneakerhead?
Well, he's not for a friend. He's not for a friend.
What year were the first Nike Air? I did watch that movie. What movie was it that was about Michael Jordan? I can't remember what it's called, but I did watch that on Amazon.
Okay.
And I also watched the documentary on Netflix, the Michael Jordan documentary.
Was the answer in that documentary?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But the movie was kind of like set in the 80s, I think. I think it was set in the 80s. It gave that 80s vibe, or maybe 70s. How old is Michael Jordan? Wait, what's the name of the trainer you just said?
Nike Air Force Ones.
Okay, so it is Michael Jordan. It's got something to do with him. What year did the first one get released? I'm gonna go with 1984.
Are you locking that in?
Yes. I know it's wrong.
Okay. Charlie, what year did the Nike Air Force first come onto the scene? Do you know it? He knows it.
Does he?
Whisper to me, tell me. See? Yes. Unfortunately, that was the incorrect answer. The answer was 1982.
Why?
I was rooting for you. You was close.
Damn.
You was close. Charlie knew. Didn't you,
I
Charlie?
should be on like at least 3 points by now. 'Cause
Honestly.
it's so close.
Closeness is not correct. Close is not correct. So, unfortunately, you have to take the next shot.
Oh my gosh. I'm so finished right now. Wait, this looks like Coke.
It could be.
Or it could be Superbowl. No, it's not thick enough. I think this is Coke or
Okay.
Pepsi.
Take it down. Stop biting.
Oh, no, it's not. What the heck?
Oh. She said, what the heck? It's a what the heck one. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Gotta take the shot, my good sister. Gotta take the shot, my good sister.
No. This is so bad.
Okay, sorry. Ooh. It doesn't look... Okay.
Oh, it is Superbowl. Yay!
Oh, it's Superbowl. Not you knowing the Superbowl from the... You're like,
I like Superbowl.
I love a Superbowl. Oh, I wish I got that.
Hmm.
I haven't had Superbowl in ages
nice.
because honestly, it does make you because it's just
I love
carbohydrates.
it needs to be like ice cold,
Chilled.
with jollof on the side.
Yeah, I feel like that supermarket was part of an experience.
Yes.
Like
You
I wouldn't go
can't
to the
just
corner
drink it
shop.
with anything.
Facts.
It has to be like specific food
With jollof rice.
with
With
jollof
the
rice, anything like maybe Nigerian beans,
Gizdodo. What are you doing,
plantain, cold, ice cold, chilled.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay, question number 5. Which country has the most pyramids in the world? A, Mexico. B, Sudan. C, Egypt.
I hope this is not a trick question because I feel like it's a trick question because the obvious answer would be Egypt. I've been to Egypt. I've seen the pyramids. I've also been to Mexico. I did not see one pyramid. I've never been to Sudan. But I don't want to second guess myself. And you're giving a very good poker face right now. Do you know what? I'm just going to say what the obvious answer would be, which is Egypt. But I bet it's not even Egypt. I bet it's like Sudan or something.
What are you locking in?
Just want to get one right. The most pyramid. It has to be Egypt.
Okay, we are locking in Egypt.
Uh-huh.
Charlie. Is she right? Is she right, Charlie? That is the incorrect answer. The answer was Sudan.
I knew it. I knew it.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, mate. No,
That's
this
for
is-
you, Queen.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
This is terrible.
Oh
I can't lie.
my
This is pretty terrible.
Wow.
Take
This
the
is so
shot.
bad.
Take.
Why is it warm? Why is it warm?
You see, when it's warm, you know it's just hell.
Okay, it smells like coffee. But what are these things inside it?
Sometimes tea will be mixing and matching.
Oh my gosh. This does not smell good. It smells like coffee and something else. Okay, I can do this. Oh no, I can't.
Fam.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh
You
my
gotta
god,
take
it's
the
in my
shot.
eye. No, I can't take. What? What is that?
You have to take the shot.
I have to drink it.
You have to drink it. You have to drink it, bro. I'm so sorry. I really am for you. I'm so team Amina. But you have to take the shot. You have to complete the shot. Or the bad boys and girls will call you clout forever.
I don't mind.
No, you have to take the shot.
Call me that if you want to. I don't mind.
No
I
one's
don't
ever not
mind.
finished the shot, you know.
Today, I will be the first person to not finish the shot. Because that, I spat it back in the glass, first of all. I'm not
You
drinking
spat
that.
it back.
Yeah, even though it's my own saliva, I'm not drinking it.
Tia,
And 2, I'm pretty sure that's not healthy.
you have to shot it back. You've signed your life away, mate.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Damn, this is why I should always read the terms and conditions.
You have to take the shot, mate.
Oh my gosh, that is no.
Just take it like a chab. It's a light thing. It's a light thing. Yeah. We're not here
No,
to
that
poison
first
you.
taste, I was just like, nah, there's no way.
That's the thing. You have to lick it back.
When you lick it back, then because it's pungent, but ain't nothing you ain't had before.
Really?
Yeah.
I promise you, ain't nothing you ain't had before.
You have to lick it back.
Mm.
Strength in Jesus' name. Strength in Jesus' name.
No,
Strength in Jesus' name. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Hold your nose. Lick it back.
It's making it worse.
Let's see if you go stand outside. Just lick it back. Just lick it back.
Oh my gosh.
You smelling it is making it worse. You have to just lick it back. Should I think? When Jesus says yes, nobody can say
I can do
no.
all things.
When Jesus says
Through Christ who
yes,
strengthens me.
nobody
Oh my
can
gosh.
say no.
Okay.
When Jesus lifts you up, nobody can bend you. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus say drink it, nobody say don't drink it. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. Come on! Big girl! Big girl things! Big girl things in the bumper clothes! Big girl things in the bumper clothes. Yeah, what did we have? What did we have?
Okay, so now I can tell you what it is. That was chicken gravy,
Yes.
coffee, and
Yeah.
a sprinkle of chili. See, like,
She said mix and match. Mix and match, yo.
That is the most disgusting thing. Oh my gosh.
Nah, Tia is the biggest villain on this show. She is
Wow.
hands down. I'm glad it weren't me, girl.
Girl.
I'm glad it weren't me. We have the final shot with the final question. Can I just say, nobody has ever got none. I just want to put that out there.
Just rub it in, yeah? Just
This is a make or break for the show. for this new season, it's make or break because
you know what? If I end up drinking it, I need you to start a new chart of the people who are at the top who got to drink all 6 shots.
No, we have a chart. I'm gonna start using you for reference for the show. I'll be like, do you want to get 0 like Amina?
Wow.
I'll use it. Do you want to get 0? You might get 0 like Amina
No, I want my own chart to say Amina's up there
as the worst.
as the least, as the one that had the most shots. So
Yeah.
Let's flip it from a negative to a positive, and look at it. That Amina is up there.
You know what? We can make that happen.
Come on Amina's level and drink all
Everything.
6 shots like a bad girl,
Like a bad
or
girl.
bad boy that you are.
Come on. Come
See?
on. If that's the title you
See?
want.
You see, to people, yeah, you are going down. You are doing the least. But to God, you're actually up here. You are doing the most, you know?
I feel like there's a song for this, but I can't
No,
put my
let
finger
me
on it.
let me preach. Let me preach a little bit here.
Go on.
Okay? In the eyes of people,
Yes.
I have had the least right answers.
Hallelujah.
But if you switch your perspective
Ha.
and you look at the glory of God
Hallelujah.
and the favor of God,
Yes.
in actual fact,
Spirits move.
I'm the person that was able to consume the most drinks.
Ilya. Thank
When
you.
you drink something,
Hallelujah.
what is happening? You're quenching your thirst.
Ha.
Everybody else has been thirsty. But today,
Hallelujah.
me, Amina,
Yes.
I have not been thirsty.
Hallelujah. God is great.
God is good.
What's that song about Jesus turning it around for you? What's that song? Turn around.
I don't even
God
know.
will turn around. Nah.
Everything na double. Oh.
Yeah, those
Na
shots were
double,
definitely double, mate. Those shots were definitely double, mate. We got one last question. I'm going to give you an option. We've got a geography question. Or, no. We have a geography question.
Wow. Okay.
We have a guess the lyric question. And we have another riddle. I'm going to give you the option. Shh.
I'm bad at all 3
Which one are you least bad at?
riddles.
Okay, let's do the riddle.
Wow.
Riddle.
I should have said.
Riddle. What ancient invention allows people to see through walls?
What ancient invention?
Allows people to see through walls.
Wait, you said the least.
What ancient invention?
No, the least worst. The least I'm bad at. That's the most I'm bad at. Riddles. Is it it's not too late to change?
Did
the
she not
question?
say she wants riddles, or did I mix up? Anyways, we're here now.
Okay, we're here now. Okay, cool.
This is probably I can't lie. This is probably the easiest one for you, you know.
Okay, from the other 2 categories.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can't lie.
cool. Wow. Okay. What was the question again?
What ancient invention allows people to see through walls?
An ancient invention that allows people to see through walls. See through walls. Is this like a very obvious answer? Oh my gosh. This is hard. Do you know, when you're in the moment and you're on the spot, it's so hard to like actually think. How can you see through a wall? Holes?
What are you locking in?
But why would you invent a hole? Is a hole an invention? I don't know. Oh my gosh. See-through walls. Why do you keep turning over there?
Latif has a history. He has a history at watching.
Oh, it's very history. Okay. How else can you see through a wall? Unless it's like a glass wall or a wall that has holes.
What are you locking in?
An invention, something that was invented to see through walls. Oh my gosh, this is hard. But I guess it's probably really easy. Wow, I can't even think.
What? We got the final 5 seconds.
An ancient invention. So something had to have been invented to see through a wall. Windows.
Are you locking that in?
I actually don't know.
What are you locking in, Amina?
I'm gonna go with Windows. I bet it sounds so dumb. Oh my gosh.
We're locking in windows. You know, if you get this wrong,
I'm at the top of the the most consumed shots. Don't tell me that I've got the most wrong. No, I've taken the most shots at the top.
Amina has locked in windows. That is correct. Well done. Brother! Brother! For you guys that was not watching, Tia's hand was on her head like this. She said, yay! Yay! Ha! Ha!
Oh my god. Well, windows were invented. That's so mad. So someone just woke up and thought, let's put a window here so we can see through things.
Yeah.
That literally happened.
Yeah.
That is mad.
When you kept saying hole in the wall, I said, Father God. You even said, oh, it could be like a glass hole. I said, Father God! Father God! Brother, I'm not gonna lie, we gave you longer than needed, but I said, if this girl gets this wrong, I'm gonna fall to my knees. Do you know what? I'm happy you got that right.
I'm happy I got that right because I'm so tired of taking shots. That looks nice though.
It does look nice. And to be honest, at least you're not on the top of the leaderboard as the worst person. So
really? Okay, cool. Cheers.
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 I don't trust her. I had to spell it first because you'd be like, yeah, yes, good, nice. And then it's like melted butter or something. What do we have, Tia?
That is just apple juice.
Yay! That was sick. Do you know what?
I've drank all the concoction here. You just
I
got
can't
apple
lie.
juice.
At least you didn't get that one wrong because that would have been so funny. Yeah. But do you know what? Yeah, the game is done and unfortunately the show is done too. But I want to say thank you so much for coming. Honestly, I've had such a good chat and such a good time with you.
Same.
Where do we find you on this bumbleclad internet?
_ This is Amina on Instagram and Twitter, and this is Amina on TikTok. This is Amina on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We will be back next week with another bad boy or another bad girl.
Yeah. See you guys.